I'm always surprised when we get emails for the second date update how many people have like met at the gym. I just say that because for me as a guy, I just feel like I'm going to get smacked if I walk up to a girl, you know?
It's almost too obvious.
Yeah, we've got Hunter on the phone right now. Hunter emailed us about a girl named Holly that he met at the gym. Right, Hunter?
That's exactly right. She works out at my gym, and she's really fine. So I kind of toughed it up
Nice.
and asked her out on a date.
All right, how'd you do that, man? Like, how do you hit on a girl at the gym without just seeming like a creep?
Well, I was very direct, and I made sure that I set the groundwork by sort of working out really, really good around her so that she knew I was sort of...
All right.
Did you grunt a lot? Because usually women really like that.
I didn't grunt, but I made sure I was all pumped and primed.
Okay.
I was flexing hard.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do? It says in your email that you went to a bar for drinks.
Yeah, we went right around, there's a bar right by our gym. We went right there, and we just hung out for a couple of drinks. Nothing crazy or sloppy. We just talked, and it was great, man.
All right.
It was a fantastic date.
Wait, you just went straight from the gym, like the moment you asked her out and went straight to the bar?
No. I asked her out, and then we planned to go
okay.
right after a workout.
Okay.
So you got like cleaned up or whatever and then went.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What did you like about her, besides that she was fine? I mean, maybe that's her only quality. I have no idea.
No. She was great in a bunch of different ways. I mean, most of it was that I could just say anything to her. We just had conversations about everything. It's like nothing was off limits. It was just a really easy-flowing dialogue about, footwear to tattoos. Mm-hmm. It was just like it was just like synergy, you know?
Yeah. Then how did the date end?
It ended with a kiss. Again, we weren't drunk, so it wasn't like sloppy or crazy. Really simple kiss.
Nice.
But I mean, the whole thing felt great.
All right. I like the way you describe things, Hunter.
Yeah.
I feel like Hunter practices his first kiss.
Yeah.
At home, like the hand gently around the back of her head, the other hand on the small of her back as you bring her close to
Giving
you.
himself pointers. That's too sloppy. Try again.
Hunter, did you try and call her?
Well, first I was just going to be cool about it, and I was going to try to sort of catch her at the gym and that kind of thing. But I just hadn't seen her. So then, I called her, and it was just sort of not a lot of response.
What do you mean not a lot? Like none or some?
None.
Oh, okay.
That's not a lot, yeah. All right. So how long has it been since your date?
It's been a little over a week now.
A little over a week. All right, and you started to panic.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
How many times have you hit her up, man?
Well, not counting looking for her in the gym, which I don't think she knows about. Just like twice.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I'm picturing Hunter now creepily stalking her through the gym.
I feel like he's in the...
No, I'm cool about it.
Yeah,
All right.
whatever. You're in the women's locker room. Don't lie, Hunter.
All right, Hunter, we're going to call her right after this song and see if we can get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
All right, just hang out for like 3 minutes.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Hunter is on the phone with us. He's a very direct dude that met a girl at the gym and is trying to get a hold of her and had a little kiss at the end, and then he hasn't heard from her. Hunter?
Yes.
You ready to get her on the phone?
I am. I just got real nervous, though.
Yeah. Have you ever been blown off by a girl before, Hunter?
Not a whole lot.
Okay.
It's happened.
Yeah. What was the reason then?
Well, they never called back. I don't know.
Okay. That's a good point.
Good answer.
Very
We
good
weren't
point.
doing the second date update yet, so we had no other resource.
All right, Hunter.
All right. We're going to call her right now, see if we can get Holly on the phone.
Okay.
Hello,
Hey, can I speak to Holly, please?
this is Holly.
Holly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5.
You're a radio station?
Well, I work for a radio station. I'm a human being. But
Okay. Why? I'm sorry. I don't. Why is a radio station?
let me explain why, okay? We host a morning show, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where somebody goes out on a date with someone and then gets blown off. They email us to call that person and figure out why.
You're calling me because I went on a date with someone?
Yep. And you didn't call that person back?
That's really weird.
You went out with a guy named Hunter who you met at your gym.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, he's tried to call you after you guys went out for drinks and hasn't heard from you, so he wanted to know why.
Okay. You have to realize that this is really weird.
we do. Normally people are a little weirded out by it, but just relax and go with it.
Okay, so yeah, I went on a date with Hunter. Did he tell you about our date, or?
Yeah, he said you guys went out for drinks and had great conversation, and like you talked about everything under the sun, and it was fantastic.
Well, I just think that he doesn't really have an idea of what first date conversation might consist of.
All
What
right.
did he say that was so bad?
For some reason, I mentioned how much work ladies take to, upkeep themselves, and
All right.
I was running a little late to meet him because I had shaved my legs.
Okay.
And then he took that and ran with the idea of personal upkeep
Uh-oh.
Did he talk about?
on his part.
Did he tell you about like his manscaping or something?
Yes, that was definitely a word that was used in this conversation.
So you're just like, yeah, sorry about that. I was a little late. I had to shave my legs. Like, oh, no problem. I would have been here late too. I got a little 5 o'clock shadow on my down there. Like,
He would not stop talking about it, about how he just keeps himself so groomed and how he likes his area to look very nice all the time.
Hold on a second. Grooming's important.
Okay.
hey, Holly, that's Hunter who just said that. Hunter's on the phone with us.
What?
Hey. Hi.
Oh my God. He just heard everything I just said.
I know. I was earnestly listening to every word.
And what's your excuse, Hunter?
Listen, I think you're amazing, Holly, and when I get excited, I overshare. I didn't realize I was oversharing too much on the grooming part. I didn't get into shapes or things.
Oh, God.
Holly,
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
are you more uncomfortable now or when he was talking about the state of his junk?
I heard all of this already, so I'm pretty over the being uncomfortable about it at this point.
Can you see that he actually really liked you and would go to any cost to reach out to you?
Yeah, but there's a line, right? Like first date. I mean, you got to know when to hold back a little.
Hunter, is there anything you want to say to her?
Well, just that, now that we've established some lines, I can totally observe those. And if we had a second date, there's a whole lot of stuff I won't say.
Hunter, how do you make her feel more comfortable about doing the second date update, though? She sounds like that kind of creeped her out, too.
Yeah, that might not have been 100%. But I get nervous and I get really excited. And I'm very excited at the thought of going out on a second date with you because I think you're amazing. And if I'm guilty of anything, it's oversharing.
Holly, we'll send you out on a second date with Hunter again if you'd agree to go. We will pay for it. Would you be willing to give it another shot?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, Hunter, you seemed pretty calm when I talked to you at the gym, and then we went out, and it was like, are you just that intense of a person?
No, and I'm calm in the gym because I get pretty tired. But it's really you energize me. You just it's you. I think you're an awesome person, and that makes me excited to be in the room with you.
That's a pretty sweet line. You energize me. I got to remember that one,
That's
dude.
a compliment,
Yeah.
Holly. I think
No,
you
that's
should.
Look, that's really sweet to hear, and it's very flattering because I don't think that people react to other people that way very often. So thank you for that.
So what do you say then? Why don't you give him another shot?
It's like you got to let me breathe a little.
Holly, could you at least, maybe agree to take a couple days, think about it, and then maybe get back to Hunter?
I want an answer right now.
No, God.
Holly-
You're just like Hunter.
Will you go out with him again? This is just one date. We'll pay for it.
I would be willing to do drinks again because if he gets a little overbearing, then it just can't be, for 3 hours straight.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll send you somewhere for drinks again. We'll buy 2 of them.
Okay, drinks.
Hunter, you got your second date, sort of. After a little bit of browbeating, we got you a second date.
That's awesome.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A guy named Roger is on the phone today to do a second date update. And Roger, after reading your email, I've decided that if you don't get a date with the girl that you want to call today, I will gladly volunteer my services and go on a date with you. Because you sound, look, I'm taken, I have a girlfriend, but you sound like the kind of guy that I could spend a weekend with.
Dang.
Wow.
Definitely.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, but I don't know if you're my type.
Well,
You're a smart
see.
man,
We'll
Roger.
see.
You're a smart man.
I've changed a lot of people's opinions about me over my time on this planet, Roger, and maybe you and I can...
Maybe
Anyway,
if you could give me some concert tickets, I don't know.
let's get into your date, though. Tell us about the girl that you want to call today.
Well, her name's Monica. I met her a couple of weeks ago. I was out at a cocktail bar with one of my friends, and we were drinking, and he had to leave early.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw that the cocktail races, she was smoking hot. So, I decided to stay for a little bit, have a couple of drinks, over tip, get her attention.
Yeah, because I'm sure she never gets that ever as a hot cocktail waitress.
You never know.
Yeah.
Well, we started having, the best conversation ever. We started talking about sitcoms that we wish would come back on television.
Oh, that's a good icebreaker.
Yeah,
It was amazing. I hope they remake Golden Girls, because that was, one of my favorite shows.
Me too.
I'd love to see a remake of Golden Girls.
Yes, Blanche was so hot.
All right, do we need to do the second date update, or can we just have this conversation now?
No, we'll stay focused.
All right.
All right.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
move.
you're going to have a hard time doing that, Roger, but
Way
good
to
luck.
be boring, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we had a great time. It was an amazing conversation. We actually closed down the place. I stayed with her to closing. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
okay, so
okay.
how long did you stay? Because I've been in the situation where you're having drinks with a friend, they leave, and then you hang out at the bar for a little while, make friends with the staff. But there gets to be a point where it's an okay amount of time for you to be there by yourself, and then there's a point where you've been there way too long, and now you're the creepy dude.
No, it was only 2 hours. I wasn't there till the sun rose or anything like that. It was just 2 hours.
Okay.
And was this your date, or did you ask her out on a real date after this?
Well, we just met. This was open and gamut. But, the conversation was going well. We were joking around. So I asked her out on a real date.
Okay.
Good.
And what'd you guys do for your date?
We didn't get to go out on a date. She wouldn't go on that date with me.
Aw.
Why? Was she busy or something?
She didn't feel comfortable with the date suggestion I came up with. I suggested somewhat of an extravagant date.
Like what, like a helicopter ride?
Sounds
No,
awesome.
I had a little bit to drink, so I probably shouldn't have asked this, but I asked her to take a trip with me to the Mediterranean.
Whoa.
Wait, did you just say Mediterranean for a first date?
Whoa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my God.
And that's why I was saying that if you can't go out with her on a second date, I will gladly go to the Mediterranean with
You
you.
gold digger.
There's no shame in my game.
There's no shame in mine either. That's why I asked. You never know until you ask.
Yeah.
So wait, did you already have a trip planned and you were going solo and you needed a partner, or were you just going to go buy tickets on a whim for both of you?
Tickets on the whim, It's nothing like spontaneity.
Wow. And
Wow.
did she say no to that, or did she think about it?
At first, she thought I was joking, but I was serious.
So if she would have said yes, you would have literally bought tickets to the Mediterranean and taken her on vacation with you.
Absolutely. We'll be on the beach in Malta right now.
Dang,
Wow.
bro. Whoa.
You honestly think it's a good idea for a woman who just met a stranger at a bar to agree to go halfway across the world alone with him?
I don't see a problem in it.
No. Well,
What should I do? Take her on the first date and invite her out for beers? Every guy does that.
Well, I don't know.
It's definitely a way to set yourself apart.
Yeah.
So she obviously said no to that.
Yeah, she said no.
Yeah,
Said no, and I haven't heard or spoken to her since. She hasn't returned my texts or my voicemails or anything.
Oh, weird.
I would be totally freaked out by you.
Yeah, but not ghost him.
Yeah, you're moving way too fast, way too quick. If we're talking Mediterranean the first time we meet, it's going to be marriage and babies by the third date.
I just believe life is to be lived. I have some family members that left me pretty well off.
Oh.
And, I want to enjoy it with someone. I don't see the problem in it.
Okay.
Well, I've never
Yeah.
dated a rich man, so
Yeah.
maybe that's the problem.
I never said rich. I'm way past that.
Whoa.
Again, man, you're just making yourself just more appealing to me. You got to stop this, Roger.
There's rich and then there's wealthy.
Oh, my God.
So you've tried to call her a bunch and she hasn't returned any of your phone calls at all?
Yeah, and text, nothing.
And the only reason you can think of is because you probably scared her off by offering her a trip to the Mediterranean right when you
I
met
think
her.
it's too much. Everybody loves rainbows, right? But when they see the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, they get scared.
I'm guessing you, being the wealthy man that you are, don't get turned down very often.
Absolutely not. But this girl was different, and I want to spoil her and take care of her, and I just need the opportunity.
Okay. Well, we'll give you that opportunity. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
If we don't go on the trip, I'm buying the radio station.
Congratulations. I would love to work for you. Wow. Absolutely. All right, hang on the phone, man.
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And if you're just tuning in, Roger is on the phone. And today he wants to call a girl named Monica. He was actually out at a bar having drinks with a friend. Then his friend left and he hung out for a little while. Got to know the cocktail waitress. That's Monica. And he thinks he's not getting a call back because at the end of the night before he left, he got her phone number. And then he offered her a trip to beautiful Mediterranean, where you'll be whisked away from your job as a cocktail waitress and get to spend a week getting to know Roger.
Hello.
Roger's a mild-mannered guy who likes old TV sitcoms, loves himself some Golden Girls, and some Mai Tais in the Mediterranean. All right, Roger, are you ready to go with your second date update?
Yes, let's get my girl.
Now, Roger, you say you're really wealthy.
Yes, actually more than that, but I'm trying to play it down for you guys.
More than wealthy? What?
Thanks.
What is more?
Do you think that maybe a woman doesn't want to have a sugar daddy? Like, because that's what it sounds like you're trying to be to her, to me.
No, I'm not looking to be a sugar daddy. I just want someone that I could spoil and take care of and show a good time. That's it.
Okay.
Isn't that
And I feel like that was her. I really, really liked her. You know, funny thing aside, I really liked her a lot.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well, I'll dial her phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. By the way, second date update costs $115,000.
Oh, I don't have any cash on me.
Oh, convenient, Roger. Real convenient.
Take checks. You can wire it. Oh.
Hello,
Hi, is Monica there?
this is Monica.
Hey, Monica, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you okay? What can I help you with?
Well, I wanted to call you today because I actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
You probably have the wrong number.
Are you a cocktail waitress?
Yes.
Okay. Did you meet a guy the other night at the bar who offered you a trip to the Mediterranean?
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. That's very specific stuff, and that's the
It
Monica
is
that I'm
very
looking.
specific. That's why I'm a little freaked out. So, how do you know all this?
Well, I know all that because we actually talked to that dude.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
That statement didn't make it more normal.
Yeah. Okay. And there's a lot of people there, so I don't understand what's. Pardon me. I don't know. I think this seems like this is very strange.
We do. I'll explain. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Oh, it's fabulous. Okay.
Now, you didn't technically go out on a date with this guy. His name's Roger. Did you know that?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. You didn't technically go on a date with him, but he told us about how he met you that evening when you were working, and he really liked you, and he thinks he kind of screwed it up at the end because he offered to take you to the Mediterranean right after you guys met.
That is true. So he called you guys?
Yes, he emailed us actually to see if that's the reason you didn't like him.
And you don't think that's weird?
Oh my God, I told him that it was totally crazy and that I would never recommend any single woman going overseas with a man that they don't know.
Yeah, and also it's crazy to call a radio station to call me or email a radio station to call me. That's weird too.
Well,
That part's
we've
weird,
been doing
but-
this segment for a while now. I know it's kind of weird to get a call out of the blue from a radio station, but he really liked you, though.
Did you actually like him when you were talking to him before the whole Mediterranean thing?
I mean, we got along great. He was very handsome and, very nice. But, I mean, it's a bar. I'm working, and you meet a lot of nice people that say outlandish things. When he said Mediterranean, I thought, falafels, but he actually meant the Mediterranean.
Yeah, what did you think when he brought that up after he met you? Did you think that he was joking?
Of course. I
Yeah.
mean, I think he probably asked everybody to go to the Mediterranean. It just seemed weird.
According to him, he doesn't ask everybody to go to the Mediterranean. It was just you he wanted to take there.
Yeah, you guys believe him too? Of course he would say that to you.
Yeah,
I don't know him more than you do, but he sounded sincere to me.
He cannot be serious. I mean, he just met me. That's a very expensive trip.
Well, Monica, I know how to tell if he is serious because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God. No.
Hey, Roger?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Monica. How are you?
I'm shocked.
I'm sorry for the shock. I know it might be a bit much for you, and I do apologize. Maybe I shouldn't have said the Mediterranean. Maybe I should have said Miami or the Caribbean or someplace like that, someplace closer.
I don't think that was the problem.
No, that was weird to even invite me on a trip at all. You should have said just like dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do dinner. We could just go to the Mediterranean, have dinner, and come back.
Come on.
All right, I apologize. Am I coming on too strong again? Just tell
Well, I
me
mean,
what I need to do.
that just seems so crazy to me. It just seemed like, I don't know, dangerous.
Dangerous.
That's the word I would have used too, Monica.
Dangerous in what way? Do tell.
Go with somebody I just met to the Mediterranean. I mean,
What's dangerous about that?
that doesn't seem odd to you.
Listen, I apologize. I know you don't know me that well, but I'm a man of means, and that's just something that's normal for me to do. Take a trip, go here, go there. No big thing. But I think you're a very special girl, and I want to show you that.
Wow. I appreciate that, and I mean I'm not in any position to just take off, and I'm happy for you that you can do that. It just seems.
Listen, if there's a problem about taking off from work, I could buy the restaurant and give you all the days off you need.
Oh my God. That sounds crazy. Doesn't that sound crazy?
Yes,
Yeah,
but there's part of me that wants to tell you go, and there's another part of me that wants to say, Roger, you can't just buy women. That's not how it works.
I'm not trying to buy love. I'm trying to buy a restaurant. Two totally different things.
Monica, you got to give it to Roger. He's at least funny.
Yeah.
He's very funny. That's why we talked so long that night.
All right, well, I propose a compromise. Let's go out on a date.
I would, but it seem very extreme. And
Wait, hold on. You haven't heard my whole entire offer. We won't fly or go anywhere. 1. And 2, if you like the date or not, or we'll see each other again afterwards or not, I'll give you a car. Any car you want.
What?
Oh my God.
No way!
What?
No, Roger.
Yeah, and if you think it's a joke, I'll put the car in your name.
Oh my God!
Do
no
not
way.
take. You can't take that. She'd feel forever indebted to you. That's not a way to start a healthy relationship.
Well, what's a good way to start a healthy relationship? Get drunk and hook up in the back of a car?
There's other options.
Listen, I'll show up to the date in your new car with a ribbon and bow around it, and if you don't like me, I'll have my chauffeur pick me up and take me home.
Oh my God!
That is quite the offer.
There is no way you're serious right now.
I'm totally serious. I'll send the deed to the radio station. They can see that it's in your name, and I'll send the title, to the radio station. They can verify it, and if you like or don't like me, the car is yours, no matter what.
Oh my
So you're offering her a car for a date.
Not just a car, any car she wants.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
man.
Get a
Okay.
Bentley. I'm excited.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
Well, you should say yes. That's what I think. But Monica, would you go on a second date with Roger? We'll pay for dinner.
We don't need to.
It sounds so lame now, but Roger's offering you a car if you'll go out with him.
I don't know. This is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me.
Exactly. So you might as well jump on this front train. It gets better and better. This is just the start.
Yeah. So,
I don't. What are you going to buy her next? A private jet? Like,
Listen, make your next move your best move.
what do you think, Monica?
He is offering me a car, any car that I want, just to go on one date with him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, Monica, it's one date.
I don't know.
One date
though.
and a new car.
And not only a new car, I'll fill up the gas tank.
And that's really expensive.
I think you're going down a slippery slope if you do it. If you say yes, it sounds so good, but I don't think so.
A slippery slope made of money, baby. Come on. Stop trying to throw a monkey wrench in everything.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
I don't know. You have to decide for yourself.
I think curiosity has gotten the best of me. I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Successful second date.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Roger.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Monica, even more congratulations to you. We don't get a lot of people saying yes to the second dates because they're usually weird. I guess what it takes is somebody getting a car in order to make it happen.
Just got to make an offer they don't refuse.
Yeah.
I am freaking out right now that this is actually happening.
Well, will you guys keep us updated on what happens, please?
Okay.
And will you send us pictures of your new car?
Yeah, I want to ride.
Oh my gosh. We'll see.
All right. Well, hey, Roger, before we go, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you need any friends?
You're so thirsty.
You guys are my friends now.
Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
See, I told you. Everybody texting in at 78592 right now wants a date with Roger.
Yeah, old married people, young single people, everybody.
Yep.
Everybody.
Straight dudes willing to go gay for Roger.
Yeah.
Every woman wanting to go out with Roger. If you don't know who Roger is, he's from today's second date update. He wanted to call a girl named Monica. His first date, he offered her a trip to the Mediterranean. She said no and was like, that's weird. We talked to Roger. I guess he's very, very wealthy.
Yeah, he lets you know
Yeah,
a
he has
lot.
no shame in telling you how much
Yeah.
money he has. And he got a second date, which doesn't happen a lot in the second date updates. But he got the second date by saying, here, if you go out with me again, I will show up to the date in a brand new car. You can have the car. Even if we don't go out again, the car is yours. So he bought her a new car to go out on a second date, and she said yes, which I think is good.
How much you want to bet he shows up in like an old beater? Like,
Exactly.
Just buys her a nasty old truck.
Yeah, he's like, we gotta
Or
push
he
it to
just
start, but...
he does like some zero, interest or zero down, and then she has to take over all the
Like
payments.
take over the
or
payments,
something.
for the next 45 years
Yeah.
she's paying on a car.
I got you a new car. I mean, I didn't pay for it or
Anyway,
anything, but
we'll try to keep you updated on this date situation because it's very, very interesting. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. We don't promise a free car, though, with it, okay? I do declare I'm excited about today's second date update.
you're a Southern woman.
We have a bona fide Southern gentleman on the phone, and I can't wait to talk to him. His name is Jeffrey, most likely Jeffrey Beauregard. That's what I would think. His email said that he just moved to town from the South and is having trouble meeting ladies and finally found a date, and now she's not calling him back. Jeffrey, I say that is a travesty that would happen to you.
Well, I got to agree with you, ma'am.
Oh my God, he's actually batting his eyelashes at you right now, Jeffrey. You better be careful. He may drop a white glove on the ground any moment.
Well, I got to tell you something. Where I'm from in the South, there ain't any women who talk like him or look like him anymore. So,
Way to just dash my dreams, Jeff. How you doing, man? Thanks for your email.
yeah, I guess I'm doing okay, all things considered, except for this girl not calling me back. That's why I'm here.
How long you been in town? And I'm assuming that you've been listening to the show for a while. If you're willing to do a second date update with us.
Yeah, I've been here for a little over a month now, and I actually move around for work a lot. I've been all over the South, and I'm kind of starting something new in here in the area, and so I like my morning shows. I'm trying to meet people and do stuff like that. So I heard you guys, and Jubal, maybe it was that inherent Southern charm you had in there.
Well, I do tend to connect with my Southern gentlemen, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today.
Her name's Alana, and I think this story is it's just sort of typical, I guess. We went out to a restaurant on a date. We met online because I'm new. I don't know anybody in this area, so I was going online, and so went out to a restaurant. Now she had to drive. Sort of a long story. My car is actually being shipped.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into all that, but
when you say car, I'm assuming you mean jacked up truck, right?
Yeah.
that's how it is in the South. We all got trucks.
And had you online dated when you lived in the South, or is this your first go round?
I've done a little bit before, nothing
Okay.
too serious. Just this is it's a little embarrassing because I don't have my car, and
Yeah.
I'm not usually the one that the girl has to come pick up. That's a little embarrassing for me, but she was cool. It didn't seem to matter to her.
You know what? No matter how progressive you think, it's always kind of weird whenever you're going out on a date. As a guy, you just feel like you should be the one picking them up.
Absolutely.
And I've gone on a couple dates like that when my car was in the shop or whatever. I was like, yeah, you want to go out? And she's like, sure. And I was like, well, you got to come pick me up. It's always kind of an awkward conversation for some reason.
Yeah, that's kind of how it felt.
Did you make her get out of the driver's seat just so you could open the door for her?
No, I didn't do no. I know where I am. I didn't try any of that stuff. So, but I think I know why she's not calling me back. We went to dinner. It was fine. We talked, had a good time, but I didn't have my wallet on me. I realized it fell out in the car. So at the end of dinner, when I realized I was going to pay, because I at least do that much, and I realized my wallet had fallen out. So I asked for her keys to go look back in her car, and she kind of looked at me nervously, gave me the keys.
She probably thought you were about to steal her car. Because you read a lot of these news stories about people who go out on online dates that end up stealing somebody's car on a first date.
Oh, no, I've never read about that before. Is that a thing people do?
Oh, yeah, it is, dude. Go ahead and Google it. There's stories about it all the time.
I'm sure she just thought you were cheap, not that you were going to steal her car.
Yeah, I mean, we've been making jokes about how I was a fish out of water all night, so, maybe she was thinking I was some weird serial killer car thief person.
Yeah, I mean, it seems convenient when you're at dinner and you're like, oh, man, I left my wallet in your car. Can I borrow your keys, please? I'll be right back, I swear.
Yeah, that's exactly why I think she might not be calling me back. But I found my wallet pretty quick, came back, and I paid. And so after that, of course, she drove me home. That's weird again.
That's even weirder.
At the end, we shook hands. It was the first date. I didn't want to kiss her, not on a first date. That's not how I was raised.
So can I ask you, did you offer your hand first, or did she offer the handshake?
I think I offered mine. Yeah, I offered mine first.
Okay.
That's weird.
Put her there.
So, at the end of the night, I just, leaned over, shook her hand, and she smiled, and I was like, I think I said something like, this was a nice time, and I think, if you'll be hearing from me again, I hope I see you soon. Something like that.
And what was her response to that?
She said she had a fun time, and I said, can I call you again? And she said, sure.
And did you call her again?
I've only called once. I have texted 3 or 4 times. But, it's a little confusing because I know it was a little crazy asking for her keys and that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But I came back. I didn't steal her car. I didn't do nothing like that. And she said she had a lot of fun. So I'm just confused.
All right. Well, we're gonna play a song. Come back, call her, and get your second date update. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
For today's second date update, Jeff is on the phone with us. He's a Southern gentleman who just moved here. Met a girl online. They went out to dinner. Nothing really crazy about dinner. Said they had a good time. The only thing that happened, and is the reason that he thinks he's not getting a call back, is that during dinner he realized that he forgot his wallet in her car because she had to drive because his car isn't here yet. So he asked for the keys, went out to the car, grabbed his wallet, came back in and still paid for dinner. Yeah. But he thinks that might have been kind of weird for her. It is kind of weird to be like, hey, first date, don't know you very well, but can I have your keys, please? So we're about to call her right now. Jeff, you ready to go for your second date update?
I think so, yeah.
And
all right.
Why do you want to call this girl? I mean, I just think if I was new to town, I'd want to date around a little bit.
I do want to date around, but I want to see her again first. I want to follow up with her and spend a little more time with her first.
Yeah, you're not trying to fall in love with her, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, who knows? That's kind of the whole point of dating, but I just want to see where it goes.
I guess you don't know unless you get a second date, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, going to call her right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can find out why she's not calling you back.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Alana, please?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Alana, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
That's all right. There's a lot of people that don't know who it is. It's a radio show, morning radio show. How you doing?
Okay.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they wanted us to get a hold of you.
Okay. What's their name?
He's a Southern gentleman who just kind of moved to town. Do you know what I'm talking about? His name is Jeff.
Yes, I do.
He actually emailed us and told us a little bit about your date and is confused as to why you're not calling him back, so he asked us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
I don't know. I just didn't really work.
You didn't really work?
The whole date was just weird. There were little things that happened the whole date, and it just didn't really go well.
Okay, can you put it so that we can tell him? Can you describe in your own words the date then? Because it sounds like more happened than what he told us. Yeah.
I mean, we're just really different, really, really different. Whoa. I think during dinner, I went to use the restroom, and I got back, and I heard him pass gas.
At the table? Like, were you sitting back down, or were you just coming up to the table?
I was coming back to the table, and as I was sitting down, I definitely heard him pass gas.
Oh, bad timing.
So you were did he not notice that you were there yet, and you were walking up, and he farted?
Right, basically. He didn't say a single thing about it, and I just kind of sat there and thought, okay, well, I guess we'll just let this go.
Did you guys have that awkward moment where you both know that the other one farted and you kind of sit there in silence for a second, like, is somebody going to bring it up? And then you go,
I did, but he kind of seemed like it was totally fine.
Oh, but what is he going to say? I mean, you'd have to pretend like it didn't happen on your first date at dinner.
Yeah. Well, I kind of tried to just forget about it, but then we get to paying for the check, and he tells me that he thinks he left his wallet in my car and whatever. I mean, I get it. Like, maybe it just fell out of his pocket or something. So I gave him my keys, and I was praying that he wasn't going to, steal my car or do anything. But he came back, and he paid for the bill, and everything, everything was fine. And then, I really thought maybe I would go out with him again. But then I got home, and I was getting my bags and everything from my car, and I realized that the change in my change box in my car was completely gone.
No way.
Wait.
So you're accusing him of stealing the change out of your car?
100%.
Oh, no my
Are you?
100%.
Really?
I had quarters in there. I know I keep my change there as my little, thing where I just throw my change. It was completely gone.
Why
All I could think was that this hillbilly from the South took my change, stole from me. So I wasn't even going to, he tried calling me. He texted me a couple times. I did not even want to respond. I don't even want to see him again. I don't want to hear from him. I can't even believe that, the audacity he would have to call a radio station knowing that he stole from me.
Oh, man.
You said you don't want to hear from him ever again.
Never again.
Okay, well, that's going to be tough because he's actually on the other line listening.
You actually noticed the change was gone for your car?
What the is going on?
That's Jeff.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Alana, it's me. It's Jeff. I've been here the whole time. I
don't want to talk to you. You know what you did. I don't want to talk to you.
Alana, don't you think you're being a little paranoid, accusing Jeff of stealing the change out of your car? I highly doubt that Jeff took the change out of your car.
I took it.
What?
You did?
You actually stole change?
Alana, just listen for a second. First off, it was a couple bucks, and it was a tip. It was a tip.
You actually stole it?
I checked my wallet. Cash was a little bit low.
This is a joke.
I needed a little extra for the tip. It was only a couple bucks. That's something I learned in the South. You tip good when you go out.
Yeah, but
your own money.
I was going to pay it back on a second date. It totally slipped my mind to even mention it.
A second date? You really think I would go on a second date with you after you stole from me?
It's not stealing. I was borrowing it, and I was going to pay it back on the second date. We do that all the time in the South. It's no big deal.
You do, Jeff? That's a common Southern thing to steal each other's car change and use it as a tip?
No, it ain't stealing. I'm not stealing nothing. I'm borrowing change. It's change.
Jeff,
How do you notice change in your car?
It's
I got
only
change in my car. It's been there for a long time.
Oh my God! It's only borrowing if you actually ask somebody for money and then tell them you're going to pay it back. You can't just take it.
I forgot.
Oh my God! This is just all ridiculous. Jeff, I think you're a dumb hick.
Oh!
I don't understand why we're even having this conversation. I don't have any more time for this. Our conversation's done.
That was quick.
Oh, wow.
Jeff,
Damn.
you still there, man?
I don't get it. I was going to pay her back. It was a couple of bucks
Yeah, but
from a car that I was going to use for the tip.
Jeff, you should probably ask before you do that, you know?
Look, man, it was my first date with her. Yeah, I was nervous about everything else anyway, and I forgot.
All right, well,
And
my advice to you would be next time, if you're ever in that position, don't steal somebody's cash from their car, man.
you know, you keep saying stealing. You know, I've heard enough of your. I didn't steal nothing.
Okay,
I didn't
Jeff.
steal-
All right. Hey, man, listen, I'm just telling you that you probably shouldn't take money from people's cars, even if it's like a Southern thing, like you said. It's definitely
You
not
just
done here.
Stop talking to me about all this. You DJ radio high school dropout. You don't know what the you're talking
Jeff,
about.
Oh my God.
that's the first thing I will agree with you on. I am a radio host. I know that. Don't be so mad. I'm just trying to help you out.
Yeah, well, a lot of help you are.
Did that just really happen?
We just got hung up on twice,
Wow.
which is impressive. And
Not
that
bad.
might be a first time for that.
I didn't even get to ask if they wanted to go on a second date. I guess I'll have to email them. See if I can get them to go out again.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Business conventions are good for 3 reasons. 1, you get to learn new techniques about whatever industry that you're in, maybe help you increase your business. Number 2, the sex. And then number 3, the sex.
What?
Those are the 3 reasons that business conventions are really, really good.
Talking about.
Anytime you meet somebody at a convention, you just assume you're probably going to be having sex with them.
What are you in the porn industry? Like,
No, it's
what
just-
industry are you in?
Everybody knows that about business conventions. It's like you're in town for one night, you're for the weekend, and you're just there, and you go and you learn whatever it is that you have to learn for the day. Then you go out drinking at night, and you usually probably hook up with somebody.
All right, all right.
And that's where James, who's on the phone today, he met the girl that he wants to call at a business convention. So I'm assuming that they slept together. Did you, James?
We did not.
Oh,
Yeah,
what are you doing,
see?
man? Come on, it's a convention girl. They're so easy.
I guess I don't know if that's true yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is that the way it is? You know what? I haven't been to a business convention in a long time. So I was at a marketing company for like a couple years, and it was terrible. But that's what I remember always thinking every time I had to go to convention. Was like, I'm going to get lucky.
Did you ever?
By myself? Sure. But that's just,
So there's no fact at all to what you're saying.
are business conventions like what I think they are?
You know, it's a lot of people. We're trapped in a space. You know, when you get out, I guess things could happen. It happened for me this time, but you know.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today?
Yeah, her name is Kira. We met at a convention.
Really?
I come in out of town.
Interesting. You met at a convention? Odd.
Yeah,
Talking
we
about
met at this
that.
convention. Shock, right? I come in from out of town every couple of weeks. That's where I met her, and we just kind of hit it off.
Have you ever seen her before, or?
No, this is my first time seeing her. Was at this specific convention.
Okay.
And did you guys actually go out on a date, or did you just hang out all day at the convention?
Well, we hung out, and then I said, hey, do you want to grab, some dinner tonight? I'm leaving tomorrow if you want to grab dinner tonight. And she said, yeah.
Was it clear that it was a date? Because I feel like if you're hanging out all day with business people, it could just be like, hey, we're both from out of town. We both have to go out to eat.
That's when the sex happens.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Have you never been in business before, ever?
Apparently not.
I mean, she knew that this was more than a dinner date. And, honestly, I was kind of hoping that we would end up having a little bit of sex maybe at the end of the night.
Yes.
There you go. I actually knew that already because I read your email, and it says at one point you started actually asking her about getting physical with each other.
What?
Yeah. After a few drinks, I did.
That sounds so awkward to me.
Well, I mean, we're having a couple of drinks, and I felt comfortable. I felt like she was comfortable too. So it wasn't. I guess looking back at it, it was not the kind of move I should have made.
How did you approach that with her, though? What'd you say?
I was just like, how about, I got my room key, hotel's right next door. I was trying to be sly, and it was not sly.
What did she say to you back?
She kind of got a little uncomfortable and was ready to go, and I felt awful. I'm a human. And I offered to walk her back to her hotel, and she said no thanks, and got a cab, and
I just went back to my place, and, I tried to reach out. I did, because I felt bad, and I haven't heard from her.
What'd you do by trying to reach out? You text her or call her?
Yeah, sent her a text. That seems to be the easiest way to get a hold of her, and I haven't heard anything.
I think the problem was that you actually asked her to, go to your hotel. Everybody knows the way you approach that is you just slide your room key across the table and wink 3 times.
So gross.
Lesson learned.
And then you go, uh-huh, mm-hmm. And then she'll just pick up on that hint.
I mean, all joking aside, I really, really liked this girl. And, that's why I wrote in, because I want to try to make this happen,
Okay, so do you want to apologize to her for being maybe a little too forward and then ask her for a second date?
Absolutely. I want to apologize, and I want to see if I can't get a second chance,
Mm-hmm. You feel like she got the wrong impression.
Yeah, that's not really me.
That's not really you, but if she would have said yes to going back to your room, you would have absolutely done it, right? So it's you sometimes. So sometimes that's really you, but you would actually like to date her.
There's 2 sides to each person, right?
Yeah.
Before all that happened, I really do think we had an actual connection, and I'm very interested and attracted to her.
So you think you just messed up by trying to get it back to your room same night that you met?
I totally messed up. I totally messed it up. We were drinking, and, you know how it is. You take signs that might not be there,
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We've got James on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl named Kiera. They met at a convention. He thinks he screwed up their first date because during dinner, he asked her if she wanted to go back to his hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Not to, check out the great deal on Wi-Fi that they have there or the great amenities, to do stuff that adults do with each other in hotel rooms on occasion.
Yes.
And she turned him down and said no and hasn't talked to him since. But he'd like to get her on the phone because they met at this convention. He's in town once in a while. He wants to go out with her again, on an actual date and not just try to, get some butt.
Okay.
So,
butt?
Yeah.
God, that is one sexy way to put it. Oh, my God. How could a girl say no?
You're about ready to give her a call and see if you can do some damage control and get another date?
Let's see what happens.
All right. The tough part about this for you is convincing her that you're not just interested in sex.
Right.
Because you already went there, so how do you go back and be like, no, I promise that wasn't the only thing that I'm interested in. I would actually like to date you.
Charm?
Yeah, maybe.
You think you have some of that, James?
Well, I guess we'll find out today.
If you had charm, you would have been able to get her to go back to your room. You wouldn't even be having this problem.
Yeah, I guess it's the power of persuasion then.
I think just be honest and true to yourself, James, is probably the best goal here.
Okay, yeah, I'll just, apologize and let her know that I was just too forward and see if we can't, go back and try it again and show her who I really am.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to dial the phone right now and get her on the phone. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Kiera, please?
Speaking.
Hi, Kiera. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
This is who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Jubal. I'm sorry, I don't know who this is.
Okay. I'm calling from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
One of our listeners recently emailed us about you, asking if we could get you on the phone.
Someone wants me on the phone?
Yeah, sort of. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's basically if you go out on a date with somebody and then blow them off, they email us and ask if we can get you on the phone and ask if they did something wrong.
Who would do that?
His name is James, and you recently met him at a convention.
God, really?
Yep. James emailed us and asked if we could get a hold of you because you're apparently not answering any of his text messages.
Did you like James at all?
Well, I liked him on our date until the very end, but no.
Are you talking about the point where he asked if you wanted to go back to his hotel room?
He told you that?
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He told us because we asked him about your date and about meeting you. He said that he really liked you, but he also felt like he kind of overstepped his bounds there, and he felt bad about it.
He kind of overstepped his boundaries? I mean, did he tell you everything?
That's all I know is that you guys met at a convention, went out for dinner, and he asked you to go back to his room, and that's the last he heard from you. That's all he told us.
Okay, So did he tell you towards the end of dinner, and I understand we had both had a couple of drinks, but did he tell you that he said to me, hey, I'm in town every couple of weeks, and I would love to have you as my friend with benefits?
That is seriously what he propositioned you?
He was already trying to get me back to his place that night, which I figured out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not stupid. It's not my first convention, but just be like, hey, baby, I'm in town every couple of weeks. You could be my regular friends with benefits? What the hell is that all about?
Is that really how he said it? Because that's not how he explained it to us at all.
Well, I'm sure he's being all sweet when he explains it to you guys. He doesn't want to sound like a dick.
Yeah, good point. I mean, so...
And then, when I said no, because seriously, I've known him over dinner for maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
He accused me of being a prude.
No, he didn't.
What?
He sure did.
Oh
How did he say
That is
that?
so weird. Because I value myself as a human being, not just as a woman, but as a human being who just doesn't want to spread my legs over cheap wine and shitty steak.
Oh, my God.
That makes
So-
me a prude.
What did he say to you? I mean, did he flat out call you a prude?
He did. He called me a prude at dinner, and that was that.
Oh,
And from there, I got up and I went to go get a cab to go back to my hotel.
That is so like the way he painted it was how much he enjoyed your company and how great he thought you were. Like, I would have never guessed he was that sleazy.
I would have never thought he was that sleazy when he so very nicely asked me out after we hung out all day. But as it turns out, he's no different than the majority of the sleazeballs who go to these conventions and are like, hey, time to hook up. Wife's not around. I mean, they're all kids.
Does this happen a lot at conventions?
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, everyone who's ever been to a convention knows it's just like code for one big fest.
That's funny.
My
She was
friends.
right.
I was joking about that earlier. We were talking about it, and I was like, that's the way at least I would think of conventions. Wait, I mean, I guess you get a bunch of horny businessmen out there. Is this the first time something like this has happened to you?
Actually, it is, because this is the first time I've ever said yes to going to dinner with anyone.
Yeah.
Normally, I just go, I do my thing, I hang out with whoever's there, and I just go back to my hotel room and go to bed.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
he told us that he tried to text you after your date.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, he sure did.
Oh. Did he
What
not
did he
just
say?
apologize in his text?
No. I mean, he did. He's like, listen, I'm sorry if things got out of hand. And I wrote him back. I'm like, just don't contact me ever again. And then the guy has the balls to say, well, you don't know what you're missing with this dick. And I'm like, what?
That's so
He really
gross.
said that to you?
He really, I still have the text message.
Wow.
my
he
gosh,
he,
that is
he
so-
left all of that out. It didn't, from his side of the story, it sounds like he was very sweet to you after, like, I really apologize for asking you to go back to my room. That was so wrong of me. Wouldn't you love to just kind of talk to him about it, though?
Actually, I really wouldn't like to talk to him about it. I hope I never talk to him or see him again
Oh,
at all.
that's a shame, because he's on the phone listening right now. He wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Kira, don't you think you're like over-exaggerating this?
No, I seriously am not over-exaggerating. I have those text messages that you sent me, and you're like a foul, crass pig, and I don't want
All right,
to talk to you
well,
anymore.
Kira, please, just hang on 1 second, all right? I apologize for those text messages, and, it isn't really me, but, I mean, at the same time, we were both drinking a lot. I don't remember sending you that text message. I remember apologizing, but I don't remember saying anything about my I wouldn't do that.
I thought it was just another piece of proof of what a disgusting pig that you are, that I saved it, showed it to all the women that I know that are going to the convention in a week to make sure that they didn't as much as even say hello to you.
That's so awesome.
But you know what? You were the one that went out with me. Didn't you just say that you knew that's what these conventions were all about, and yet you came out to dinner with me? You can't place this all on me.
What? I went out to dinner with you. I didn't go back to your hotel room with you and then suddenly become a prude. There's a big difference. I mean, learn it.
Well, but here's the deal. You got me going. We were there together, and then all of a sudden you're going to walk away? That sounds like a prude to me.
What?
We were drinking. You were flirting. You were trying to get me going, and you got me going.
Oh my gosh!
James, why do you have to say it like that?
Stop!
It's true. You did it to me. You got me there.
Oh, my God. Seriously, you guys, I'm so sick of this guy. He's a pig. If you can't tell that, all of you are delusional.
No, I don't think anybody doubts that. Everybody's on your side with this one, Kira.
Once I heard the phrase "got me going"
Oh, God.
a few times in there,
So
I'm on board. Hey, Kira, regardless, would you like to go out with James again on a second date? I'd love to pay for it.
No. Huh.
No?
Hell no.
What if we don't get him going as bad on this date?
I would sooner go out with my dog.
Yeah, whatever, you prude. You need to learn how to throw your signals out.
Yeah, it's definitely Kira's fault.
Go get a prostitute next time, honey.
Well, you know what? There's another convention coming up. I'll see what I can do.
Now you guys got me going with that whole prostitute thing. And when you got me going, you got me going.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Every once in a while, we get an email to the show for a second date update that kind of goes like this. I know the date sucked, but I just want to contact them and let them know what happened. That's the email that we got from Todd. He didn't say it sucked, but he said that it was one of the most embarrassing dates he's ever been on.
Oh, no.
He wants to get in contact with this girl named Courtney just to explain what happened. Todd, why don't you explain to everybody in the room here what happened?
Well, so I met this girl playing softball, in a league. We do this underdog sports thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we met and we were talking and laughing, and I asked her out. But before the date, I had a dentist appointment, which I thought would be fine by the time the date started. But they had to fill a little cavity.
Okay.
So they shot me with the Novocaine.
Right. So you went on the date. So you went on the date with your mouth all numb.
Yeah, well, the dentist said it would be fine in a couple hours, but for whatever reason it wasn't. So half my mouth was kind of swollen a little bit and numb. So it was hard to drink water or drink anything. It kind of was falling out of my mouth.
Did you drool on yourself at any point?
Yeah.
What?
Is that bad?
I definitely drooled 2 or 3 times. But then I ordered pasta because I thought it would be easy to eat for my teeth, but that was a disaster.
I'm picturing a kid sucking spaghetti noodles,
failing.
Yeah.
You should have asked him to just blend your food.
That was basically what it was like. And then I just sort of stopped eating.
Did you tell the date that you had gone to the dentist beforehand?
No, that's the thing. I didn't tell her, and it never came up, and then I was kind of embarrassed. So that's what I want to do now. I just wanted to know that that's what was going on. I don't know why I didn't just tell her at the time.
Yeah.
Did she make any comments, or did she notice what was going on and talk to you about it?
If she noticed, she didn't say anything. So she didn't mention it, so then I didn't mention it. And even at the time I thought, this probably isn't that bad. But then now she's not returning my text.
Why not just call attention to it and go, I'm kind of an idiot. I went to the dentist before I got here. I know there's water dripping out of my mouth and I look strange. Why not just say that to her?
I tried to text her afterwards, just be like, I should tell you something, but then...
That's even creepier, Tom. That's I need to tell you something about myself right after. Come on. Okay, so she hasn't responded to you at all since your date?
No, she hasn't responded to me at all. But it seemed to be going fine at the time, so maybe I don't really know how much she noticed, because we were laughing and joking around a lot. I think that made it worse, because every time I laughed, my mouth would jiggle around. I don't know. It was just really weird.
So how did the date end? I mean,
you try to kiss her with your numb mouth?
Yeah, that was the worst.
What, you did?
You did try to kiss her?
Well, I thought I'm not going to kiss her because that's just not going to go well. And I just walked her back to her car, and then she was like, well, it's now or never, kind of joking about kissing. So she initiated kind of a much bigger kiss than I was trying to go to, and then it was just a disaster.
Trying to give her tongue.
It was kind of slobbery.
I'm imagining just
it was really embarrassing, and then I just kind of left quickly after that, and she kind of left quickly, and I think that kind of ruined things. And then I was like, I should have mentioned it.
That is so funny.
I'll see you later. That was a really fun date. Sorry if I sloppy kissed you like that.
It's impressive that she still wanted it after a couple hours of you slobbering on yourself.
It was a total nightmare. It was really embarrassing.
Okay, so you just want us to call her so you can state your case and let her know what happened.
I just don't want her to think I'm a total, weirdo.
Okay.
Even if she doesn't want to go out with me again, I at least wanted to explain to her this is what happened.
Right, because right now she's telling all her friends about the weird guy that she went out with and stopped drooling on herself.
I hope not.
All right, we're going to put you on hold, play a song, come right back, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Todd's on the phone with us. He went out with a girl named Courtney after he had a dentist appointment in which his mouth had to be numbed for a cavity. Like, we don't even know if Todd's date really even knows that he had a swollen lip or that it was numb or anything else. She may have just thought he was drooling on himself because Todd never told her that he went to the dentist. Right, Todd?
Right.
But is this the worst dating mistake you've ever made?
Yes. Yeah.
Because you kissed her at the end of the night, too.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, I was going to say. It doesn't sound like it was very successful.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare. All right, we're going to call her right now. Get her on the phone. Feel free to jump in whenever you want, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hey, is this Courtney?
Yes?
Courtney, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
How's it going?
Fine. This is really you?
Yeah. Why do you act so surprised? I call you all the time, Courtney.
Come on, Jubal.
Who is this really?
Yeah, this is Jubal. I'm calling you because you went out on a date with a buddy of mine the other day.
I did?
It's a friend of mine named Todd. You guys went out for dinner, and you haven't called him back, and he's wondering why. Did you not like him?
Wait, you're calling for him because you want to know how the date went?
Mm-hmm.
They're BFFs.
You know.
Normal.
They keep
Talk.
it tight.
Yeah.
It's kind of thing to do. I was like, I have to know.
It's kind of bro code.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to know how the date went, really?
Yeah.
Okay. At the beginning, it was really good. Like, he's funny,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a lot in common, and he's making me laugh, and I don't know, like, as it went on, I just started noticing that he was a little, I don't know, something was off.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's that he's a lightweight or what, because it felt like he got drunk too fast. Like, he was, like, slurring his words, and he was kind of like a messy eater.
Really?
Yeah, and I was kind of, like, a little sad, because I liked him at the beginning, and, like, I thought he was really funny, but I'm like, God, this guy's kind of a mess. And then I thought, okay, well, maybe he's not a lightweight. Maybe he just...
Maybe he actually has a problem.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, well, then that's not good either. But there was something off. There was, like, something that I really connected with, but then there was just this thing that was, like, I don't know.
But you still went in for the kiss at the end of the night. Like,
oh, my God, did he tell you that?
Yeah, he said you guys had a little bit of a kiss.
Okay, so let me tell you something. I have a cardinal rule, and it's that I have to kiss on the first date.
Nice.
Really?
You know, then you kind of know. Like, well, you don't really know, but, like, it just, at least it gives you, you know, that feeling of, like, okay, should I pursue this, or should I just, like, is this no way?
Right.
But, oh, my God, when he started kissing me...
Wait. Can I jump in here before this gets any more humiliating?
No, Todd, you got to be quiet for a second. Courtney, Todd's on the phone, but first, we want to hear what you were going to say about the kiss.
Todd's on the phone right now?
Yeah, don't worry about that, though. Tell us what you're about to say.
What do you mean, don't worry about it? Oh, my God, I'm humiliated.
what was the first kiss like, Courtney? Please.
Oh, my God, no, I can't tell you. Oh, my God, Todd, I'm so sorry.
I want to know what you're going to say.
Can I please explain this?
No, Todd, you can't say anything right now. I know I told you before you could jump in whenever you want, but now I want you to wait.
Well, all right, I have already gone this far, so I might as well just be honest with you. It felt like a Labrador Retriever was licking the side of my face, like gumming my cheek.
Nice.
Oh, no.
It's a good visual.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, my God.
So, Courtney, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank this kiss?
The kiss?
No, it's not. Can I please talk?
Yeah, Todd, go ahead.
I can explain.
I don't know if you can. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but that's just, like, honest.
The reason my mouth wasn't working because I went to the dentist that day, and I didn't tell you, and that's why my jaw was kind of swollen. That's why I couldn't talk. I couldn't eat. I should have just told you before, but I thought you would think it was weird that I went to the dentist before a date.
Uh-huh.
You don't believe him.
So you don't believe him?
That's such a normal thing. Like, why didn't you just tell me?
After the kiss, I obviously knew that didn't go well, so I tried to text you to explain, but then you didn't respond anymore, so then...
Well, then you freaked me out, because I'm like, okay, now he's texting me like there's something to tell me? I don't need to know anything more about this guy.
That's what we said, too, because he told us that he texted you. He didn't just say, hey, just to let you know I went to the dentist. If anything was awkward, he says, I have to tell you something. Todd, made so many mistakes.
I don't understand why you just didn't tell me. That's not a big deal, but now it, kind of became... And now I wonder about you and your judgment not telling me, you know?
I don't know. I don't know why I didn't tell you. I really don't. I should have, and then I was kind of embarrassed, and I thought I could, kind of pull it off.
Todd, I guess I can see your point of view here. A lot of guys get nervous on dates. I wouldn't necessarily do it. I'd probably be honest about it, but there are some people who get embarrassed easily. So,
can we give Todd a tip, though? Instead of just saying you're nervous, maybe explain why you were nervous, because she's so wonderful.
Yeah, I really I thought you'd think it was weird that I went to...
No, Todd, tell her why she made you nervous, because you thought she was so great and you had such high expectations for impressing her.
Yeah, I did. I thought you were great, and then...
Todd.
You said the line like a Cyrano de Bergerac. Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
He just repeats what Brooke says. Todd, just you personally, are you a nervous dude?
Yeah,
his voice cracks.
No, I don't know. Kind of.
Hey, Courtney?
Yeah.
The bottom line is Todd went through all this trouble to call us, to get a hold of you, to find out if he could get a second date with you. That's got to say a little something about him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would love to send you guys out on a second date. We will pay for it.
Okay.
If you'll give him another shot.
I didn't like that he didn't tell me up front why he had to make a big drama out of something that didn't have to be a drama at all.
That's because he likes you a lot and he was nervous.
That's kind of endearing, don't you think?
Okay. You know what, though? The main thing is that I guess I don't have a really good, a true barometer on the kiss.
Yeah. That's true.
And that I have to give a second chance. So, okay.
All right. There you go. We'll send you out again. Todd, congratulations. You got a second date?
Yes, thank you.
Todd, if you don't mind, I'm going to schedule my colonoscopy for that day.
That is so gross.
Can I cancel this now?
Brooke and
I can't tell you much about the guy that's on the phone that wants to do a second date update today, but I can tell you this. He owns a bad leather jacket.
Really?
Yep. Why do I say that? Because he met the girl that he wants to call today at a singles event, one of those singles mixers. And every time you go to one of those, just a bunch of dudes wearing bad leather jackets all the time. Every time I've seen one of those horrible leather jackets. Chuck, how you doing?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Good.
Oh, poor Chuck.
So are you owner of a bad leather jacket?
No, I do not. I do not own a leather jacket, but I did notice a bunch of really bad leather jackets.
Yeah, see? Look at any one of those things. It's just guys with greasy hair and bad leather jackets. So tell us a little bit about the girl that you met at this singles mixer. What's her name?
Her name's Rebecca.
Rebecca, all right.
And when I first started talking to her, the first time I met her at this thing, I was kind of nervous, and I really don't think that I came across very charismatic or confident. I didn't really have much to say. So the first meeting didn't really go too well. Then I got to talk to a few more girls, and I warmed up a little bit, you could say, and I gained a little more confidence. And then the second time I went to talk to Rebecca, it went a lot better, a lot smoother.
Okay.
I'm always surprised that people actually meet somebody that they want to date at these events, because I've hosted a lot of them, and I haven't actually seen success stories. What about her stood out among the group?
Well, this was my first time going to one of these events, and I actually brought a friend of mine because I didn't want to go by myself.
Uh-huh.
So I really don't have much experience with these things. But what stood out about Rebecca was just that she seemed very classy, She was well-dressed. She was very pretty. She came across, really intelligent, more so than me, probably.
All right.
That's cute.
So what'd you guys do when you actually went out?
Well, I wanted to take her somewhere kind of classy, because I figured she was a smart, classy chick. So I actually heard about this art exhibit. I figured that's a pretty classy thing to do, art exhibit. kind of an original first date sort of thing.
Right, and you impress her a little bit by going like, hey, I'm cultured. I know about all the art in town, baby.
Yeah. So we go to the art exhibit, and luckily they had a few drinks. They had some like wine there.
Right.
And we had a few drinks while we looked at some art, and we, talked about the sculptures and the paintings that we saw.
Who is more interested in the actual art, like you or her?
Well, I don't know. Like, I pretended that I was interested. I don't really know anything about art, and certainly after a couple of glasses of wine, I decided to sort of talk like I actually knew something.
So you're sitting in front of like a painting, breaking it down, and you have no idea what you're talking about?
Yeah. Like, I would take a look at like one of the paintings, and I would be like, oh, I really like this avant-garde style and the use of pastels and
Were you just sort of spouting any art word you've ever heard?
Pretty much.
Look at those brush strokes.
No idea who the artist was, what century it was made. Could have been painted yesterday for all I know.
Do you think she saw through it as like maybe you were trying a little too hard or you were a fraud or anything?
That was my initial thought as to why she's not returning my calls or texts. Because we had a pretty good time, It seemed so anyway. We shared a kiss at the end.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we had a kiss, and that was it, though. I mean, there was no hot action, if you will.
Yeah.
But things went well, and I asked her if I could give her a call, and she was like, yeah, sure.
Okay, so it must not have gone too bad, though, if she's willing to kiss you at the end of the date. Yeah. In my experience, if a date doesn't go well, most girls are not open to a kiss.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I agree. I don't quite know what went wrong.
I do think, though, I think it would have been more attractive if you would have just said, hey, listen, I think you're classy. I don't know a whole lot about art. Let's experience this together. Like, why weren't you just honest about it?
Yeah, that would have been a great idea, Brooke. I wish I had thought of it. Unfortunately, I'm not that bright. I don't know. I feel like maybe I didn't come across very genuine on the date, and maybe she saw through that, and I just want the opportunity to, maybe take her out again and perhaps show her like the real me,
What is the real you?
The real me is a guy who likes to drink and play pool and watch sports and watch stupid movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I will say in the couple minutes we've talked, I think you're really likable.
You are. I agree.
Well, thanks. I agree. I may not be the sharpest bulb in the drawer, but I got lots of friends.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if that's the reason in your second date update, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Chuck is on the phone with us, and he wants to do a second date update to a girl named Rebecca. They met at a singles mixer, ended up going out to an art exhibit, and Chuck thinks that he screwed up because at the art exhibit, he tried to act like he was refined and knew all about art, didn't know anything about it, so he thinks that she was able to spot that he was lying and isn't calling him back. Chuck, I really want you to be successful in this second date update.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm pulling for you on this one. I want to get you a second date with this girl really bad. Not necessarily because I want you to go out with her, but I don't want you to have to go to any more singles mixers. Because I know
they are pretty bad.
You said this is one of the first times you've been, and you don't own a bad leather jacket. And we talked about how everybody at singles mixers has bad leather jackets. And I know if you keep going to these, you're going to acquire one of those. And I want to keep you from getting a bad leather jacket.
Thanks a lot, Jubal. I appreciate that.
No problem. I'm just trying to save you from that leather jacket. That's all I'm trying to do here. All right, man. Are you about ready to give her a call?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Rebecca, please?
This is she.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm calling you because one of our listeners recently sent us an email about you, and I wanted to ask you some information.
An email about me? An email about me?
Yes. It's a segment that we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's basically if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why.
Okay.
Have you been out on a lot of dates recently?
I wouldn't say a lot, but I've definitely been dating. I'm single, so.
All right. Well, this guy's name is Chuck. You know Chuck? Is that a yes? Is that a yes? You know him and you're not impressed by Chuck? Because that's what it sounded like to me. Or you don't know who Chuck is.
I know who Chuck is.
Okay. I'd appreciate it if you could just tell us maybe why you're not calling him back.
I mean,
he said you guys met at a singles mixer and ended up going to an art exhibit.
That's true.
Right? Okay. He said at the art exhibit he was trying to act like he was smart and knew everything about art when in fact he really doesn't know much at all. And he thinks that you saw through that, and that's why you're not calling him back.
I thought he knew a lot about art, so.
Oh, you did?
Really?
Oh, so he fooled you.
He pulled it off?
I thought he knew what he was talking about. I mean, I don't know too much about art either, so maybe that was...
Really?
That's awesome. Okay, so there's some common ground between you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good time. He's very charming and a little rough around the edges, but in a way that was nice and what I liked.
So if the date went really well, then why did you sound so disgusted when I brought up his name?
Well, he kind of creeped me out. I mean, and not for anything that happened on the date. The day went well. I came home. I felt good. You know, went to bed, and the next morning I got up and logged into my Facebook, and I had a ton, like hundreds of notifications. Whoa. And I was like, what's going, why? And he'd gone through, like, every single profile photo that I've ever posted and liked them. So all of these notifications were him liking my photos. And they were photos, I, like, swear to you, from, like, the beginning of my Facebook, like, lifetime. Like, I mean, when did Facebook start? This must have been from, like, 2006 or 7. Like, maybe even before that. Like,
oh, man.
But maybe...
Anytime anybody's ever been on my thing and I get a like from, like, 5 years ago, like, oh, that's creepy.
No, it's totally creepy. And what's worse, it didn't just stop at Facebook, though. He went to my Instagram and, like, left a few comments, too, on, like, old postings, like, kind of in a way that seemed aggressive almost. It was like, thank God I didn't have a Twitter account, or, like, what would he done there?
He's retweeting tweets from 10 years ago.
I mean, you're telling me that you didn't look up all of his old pictures and Instagram?
Well, that's a good... I did look at photos, but I didn't, like him, and I did not go back to, like, the beginning of his Facebook profile and be like, oh, you look adorable as a 24-year-old or whatever, whenever Facebook started. But that's like a huge red flag to me that, I mean, whether or not he knows the etiquette.
Thank you for sharing that with us, by the way. There is a difference between just looking at the photos. We know everybody social media stalks. We know that. There's a difference between looking at it and a difference between liking those pictures. Every single one, and old ones.
I think that's too far.
You're telling me that if somebody went on your Facebook, a guy that you dated, and started liking pictures from like 5 years ago, and how many pictures do you have on your Facebook, Rebecca?
Oh my God! I mean, like hundreds, like over 1,000 for sure. Like
he didn't like over 1,000 photos, though.
He liked like 600 of my normal photos, like photos I'm tagged in, photos I posted, like all of my photos.
Wow!
I think there was even a few events that he like liked on the way. Like who does that?
That must have taken him a lot of time.
Yeah. Up all night.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's even creepier. I mean, that makes me want to not friend anyone ever. Like,
you know what? This might creep you out too because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Let me get this straight. You don't like the fact that I like your stuff? I mean, why would you put
That's a bad way to say it.
On the internet if you didn't want people to look at it and, like, comment on it? I mean, I just wanted to know more about you, you know? I really liked you. I wanted a little background on you, you know?
I mean, is like 600 of my photos like enough background? Like, how much background did you need? Like, did you need to go back to what I looked like in 2006 and like enjoy that moment of my life? Like, I never assumed that someone was going to go back and like every photo and leave comments. Like, I mean, Chuck, you found a photo of me when I was 24 and blonde and posted something like hey, blonde bombshell. I mean, like, you posted that on that. Like, why would you do that?
It's true. You were a blonde bombshell. I wasn't lying. Forgive me for thinking that you were attractive at age 24.
But don't you think that's weird? Like, you posting on these photos from, I mean, on my Instagram, too, like, how long did it take you to do that? You sifted through 600 photos at least. I mean, were you up all night?
Well, I don't really sleep very much, so I was just up online, and just sifting through photos.
Oh my God. Does that not creep anyone else out? Like, am I alone in this?
I kind of still think that he's likable and that you should give him a chance. I know that sounds crazy and I know it's really creepy, but he really doesn't sound like he gets it. Like, Chuck, do you just not understand how social media works?
Well, apparently I don't. I mean, if you're not supposed to like things, I mean, why is there a like button if you're not supposed to use it?
You're supposed
to put that there. I don't understand.
Because you're supposed to use it sparingly, Chuck. Like, use the like button like a precision sniper. One shot, right? You don't just go through with a semi-automatic weapon and just blow a bunch of likes across somebody's Facebook page. It's going to creep them out.
I thought it was a nice thing, I mean, if somebody went through my photos and liked them or commented on them, I would be, like, really flattered. I mean, that's why they're up there, so people can enjoy them. I was surprised that Rebecca didn't like any of my photos the next morning.
I mean, I looked at your photos, but I didn't, like, go through and like them all. Cause I mean, like, it's so creepy.
Creepy, or is he just more honest than any of us? Because at least he admits that he went through and stalked it instead of pretending like he didn't.
Rebecca, I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with Chuck. We will pay for it.
I promise I won't like you. And then I'll go back and I'll stay up all night and I'll unlike all the photos if you want. If that makes you feel better.
I mean, I did have a really good time. That totally creeped me out, but maybe you are just more honest than the rest of us with our Facebook stalking.
Okay, so you'll go out with Chuck again?
I think, yes, I think I'll...
Yes.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Way to go,
Congratulations, Chuck. You got your second date. Now, I want to point out, you did get a date by a girl going, I guess...
I'll take it.
All right, whatever it is, you'll take it.
A win's a win.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A dude named Mike is on the phone for a second date update today. He said he went on a double date with the girl he wants to call. I've only been on one double date, and it worked out great for me. I got in an argument with the girl that I was with and ended up leaving everybody.
Why is
So
that
I don't
great?
think double dates are very good, and so it's no wonder that Mike's not getting a call back after his double date.
Oh my
Mike,
gosh.
did you guys argue on the actual date, and then you just ditched out?
No, that didn't happen.
Good,
my
that's
God.
not normal.
That is so awkward for the other three people that were with you, Jubal.
She was terrible. She was a horrible person.
Oh my God.
Anyway, it's not about me. It's about you right now, Mike. What's the name of the girl you want to call today?
Her name is Erin.
Erin. All right. And where did you meet Erin?
So we actually met at a bar crawl.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, we had a 7-legged bar crawl.
What is a 7-legged one?
It was pretty much you and a group of friends get tied at your legs, like 6 of us tied at your legs.
What?
And you just go to bars all night and drink.
What?
And you're tied together?
How do you fit through anywhere?
It's
Like
an
if you're 6 people deep.
And you have to actually crawl.
Yeah, that's part of the fun. I mean, you have to figure it out or you just won't make it,
Why
Okay.
Wait, how do you hit on a person when you have 6 other people tied to you? Are they all just standing there awkwardly listening to your...
I mean, it's like if she didn't like me, she couldn't run away, right?
Wait, so
Oh, wait.
was she tied to you? Was she in the group of people that were tied together?
Yeah, she was.
Oh, okay.
I
So-
see.
Okay,
I
got
thought
it.
it was like one 7 group of people tied together talking to another 7 group of people. I
Me
get
too.
it now.
I thought that too.
No. So yeah, she was really chill, and we actually ended up, talking a lot about, movies and kind of other things that we were into. And
I take it she was tied right next to you and not like at the end of all the people and you weren't yelling down the line.
yeah, she was right next to me.
Okay. So did you ask her out that night?
Well, actually, at the end of the night, we all ended up getting really, really faded, and I worked up the courage to ask her out.
I thought you may be going somewhere else with that. You're like, we're all drunk, we're all tied up already.
Ended up back in
A little bit of bondage, a little bit of, I don't know. Okay, well, so you got drunk enough to ask her out. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my roommate was also in our group, and she got to know her too, and they kind of hit it off also. So I suggested a double date with my roommate and I.
Okay.
Cool.
So I invited Erin over to be my date, and I got my roommate to invite her guy over to be her date.
What'd you guys do when you went out?
So we invited them over to our place, and we drank, and then we made our way down to the bars again.
Awesome.
It's kind of crazy how we always seem to end up at a bar somehow.
Seems to be a theme to your life right now.
Yeah, right.
Drinking.
There's not a lot of food involved, it sounds like, either.
I mean, we had some snacks, but...
Okay.
Okay.
How did it go?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I enjoyed myself.
Okay.
It got a little awkward at one point.
Oh, no.
My roommate started making out with her guy, and I kind of suggested that we one-up them.
What?
And she kind of just laughed it off.
Like, one up them.
So you were being really serious, like, we need to make out too, and she laughed at you.
Well, I thought I was being, smooth with that line. I thought I was going to get at least a little peck on the cheek or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she just kind of laughed it off.
Okay. So did you not get a kiss at all?
I didn't, no.
Okay. And was that just the end of the date? You guys just hung out for a little while watching your roommate make out with her date, and she laughed?
No, it got a little awkward, so we pretty much just ended up getting the check and calling it a night.
So what got awkward? Just that you were sitting there staring at your roommate swapping saliva?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I offered to get her an Uber back in case she wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually took me up on my offer. So.
Okay.
Okay, so you got her an Uber home, and have you talked to her since?
I've tried calling, but it just goes straight to voicemail, so.
Nothing.
Oh, it doesn't even ring?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've been blocked or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully not.
All right. Well, we'll try to find out. We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Usually when a first date starts, we're being tied up to a group of other people, and there's all kinds of making out going on. I mean, usually you're in for a lot of fun.
That's a success.
But apparently that didn't happen for Mike. He wants to call a girl named Erin today who isn't calling him back. They actually met at a 7-legged bar crawl. I guess him and 6 of his friends were all tied together, and she was one of those people. Then he ended up asking her out. She hung out with him and his roommate and another dude on a double date.
Yeah.
Things were going okay, but then it got awkward when his roommate started making out with her date in front of them. He made a joke like, maybe we should try to one-up him. She wasn't into that. And then she got an Uber home and hasn't called him since. So see if we can find out why. All right, Mike, you ready to call her?
Yeah, let's do it.
Have you ever thought that maybe, just maybe, she isn't calling you back because she doesn't know you sober at all?
Oh.
No. I mean, I don't know her sober either, so it's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, you could hate her sober. You might not even want to call her, but we'll find out. We'll see if she's sober when we get her on the phone, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Erin, please?
This is she.
Hey, Erin, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
What are you? Is this like a survey or something, or?
Kind of. I'm doing a survey on this dude named Mike that I know, and anybody who's been out on a date with him. Have you been out on a date with a guy named Mike recently?
Sorry, wait, I'm confused. Are you being serious?
Kind of joking.
Sort of. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, that person can email us to get you on the phone to try to figure out what happened. So Mike emailed us about your date.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Do you mind talking to us for a minute about your date with Mike?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. So he told us how you met, like some 7-legged bar crawl thing, and then he says that you went out on a double date with him and his roommate, but now you're not getting back to him. He said he really liked you and he can't figure out why. Is there a reason?
I don't know. I feel like the whole situation with him, it's just, I really don't think it's going to work out between us, so.
What situation? I mean, he didn't mention that he was in any sort of situation.
I mean, just kind of what happened that night. It just got kind of weird, but
The only thing that he told us that was weird was his roommate started making out with her date and wouldn't stop, and he thought that was awkward.
oh, he didn't tell you about the situation with him and his roommate?
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, okay, so basically at one point I was talking to his roommate alone, and she was telling me that occasionally when she and Mike get bored, they'll hook up.
Oh.
Like maybe like once or twice a month or something like that.
Wait a minute. What?
They're sleeping together?
Just casually?
Yeah. Yep. Mhm. So,
Yeah.
like I kind of tried to play it cool, like at the time, but I'm
Right.
really like not cool with that at all. It's not what I'm looking for.
Wait, you don't want to date a guy who hooks up with her roommate from time to time?
No, and especially not someone he like lives with. Like, anyway, so I just kind of like the rest of the date. I was kind of like, oh, okay, just gonna try to sit here and let the time pass and get home.
And there's no way, like, she wasn't joking, right? There's no way it could have been a joke or something.
No, I think she was being very sincere.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Just from what I could tell. Yeah. And she was like, it's not a big deal. It's totally fine. I just want to let you know. Like,
How is that not a big deal?
Well,
Yeah, you would
no.
think that would be a big deal.
I think what's happening is the roommate likes Mike, and she was trying to sabotage your date with him.
well, either way, even if she's not the one who has feelings, then they're sleeping together and they live together. So it's kind of like I don't really want to get in between that.
No.
I mean, he probably wants you to get in between it. That's probably what he's really hoping for.
He might be, but
What if she's making it up, though?
She's not making it up. You don't make up something like that.
I don't know.
You're roommates, dude. That is, who is going to date Mike when he's sleeping with his roommate? No one.
yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised you didn't mention that, but
Yeah. Well, that answers our question.
Definitely does.
Pretty cut and dry there.
yeah. So after that, I didn't really want to like go out with him again or see him again.
Yeah. Well, the good news is you don't have to see him again, but I do want to see if you'll talk to him again because he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Mike is on the phone?
Yeah, Mike, you still there?
Oh my God. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Hey, I heard all of that. I mean, what's the big deal? I mean,
What's the big deal? Are you serious?
It's not a big deal. I mean, we're not exclusive.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't really care if you're not exclusive, but you're like the girl you live with, like your
I mean,
roommate.
Only once in a blue moon, and it's purely physical. You know what I mean? So we're not exclusive, and I don't know why this is a big deal.
For real. You don't know why that's an issue.
You're sleeping with somebody that you live with.
No, I mean, are you trying to pressure me to be your boyfriend? Is that what you want?
Oh my God.
Women always trying to like ruin your life right away.
No.
I mean, it seems like you're trying to pressure me to not see other ladies.
No, you can go ahead and see other ladies. I'm looking for someone who doesn't have your situation going on.
I mean, Mike, think about it. Like, how could she ever trust you if you guys did start a relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, my roommate's dates are cool with it. I don't see how you wouldn't be cool with it.
Well, it's just what if you're just sitting around and we're starting to get serious, but one day, like, what if I'm out of town and you just get really bored and you hook up with her and, like, what then? Like, it just then...
Well, if that did happen, I'd tell you. I'd be honest about it.
Yeah, if we were dating and I slept with my roommate, I'd at least let you know.
That's very nice.
That is nice of you, Mike.
I appreciate the honesty, but that's still just not really what I'm going for. Like, think about it this way, Mike. Like, if I asked you to come over to my apartment and then I told you, like, oh, hey, I'm having sex with my male roommate over here, would you be, like, super cool with that? Like, what would you think of that?
I mean, I just want you to call me and after you've showered.
Dang,
wow,
man.
That is...
I mean, I'm just saying, we should be allowed to date other people. Why do you care who I date? We're not exclusive. Did we sit down and have a conversation and say, hey, I'm your boyfriend, you're my girlfriend? Like, that, we did not have that conversation.
Obviously, we haven't had that kind of conversation, and it's different, too, when the person that you're, like, seeing just lives just 10 feet away from you all the time. I mean, that just makes it even weirder. Like, I can't, it's just not something I'm into.
Mike, why aren't you just dating your roommate?
No, I'm not into her like that. I mean, that's just weird.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird
That's weird.
to date someone that you're sleeping with casually who happens to live with you, too. It's odd. I'm with you there on that one, Mike.
I mean, honestly, have none of you guys hooked up with any of your friends because you've been bored?
Yeah, but it wasn't
No.
multiple times a month, and I didn't live with them.
I mean, I highly recommend it because it's pretty fun and it's pretty convenient.
Very
right.
convenient, too.
So you hear that, Aaron? It's convenient. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is.
Wow.
Well, I mean, keep it on, Mike, but I don't think I'm going to have any part of that.
Well, hold on, Aaron. Before you get to that, let me just ask you, would you like to go on a second date with Mike? We will pay for it.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Oh, shocking.
Oh, man.
Aaron, how about this? How about you come over one night with my roommate? We can all, like, have dinner and talk this over.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like something
Yeah,
else.
it sounds like you got something else planned, Mike.
Yeah.
Have some drinks.
I think, Mike, you guys just have different boundaries, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yours are a little bit more open than hers.
A lot more open.
I mean, she's definitely open to come over whenever she wants.
Oh, okay, Aaron.
Open invite.
Well, I'm sorry, you turned down the date, but you got an open invite over to Mike's place whenever you want it. That's kind of nice, right?
Thank you.
All right, well, appreciate you telling us why you didn't call him back. And Mike, maybe be more upfront about that with other dates that you go on, and you might find a girl that's right for you.
Or don't say it at all.
Or just, again, start dating the roommate.
Ew, I would never date her. She's like my sister.
Oh,
All right, it's getting worse. Getting even worse for you, Mike. Take care, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I always love it when I receive emails or even text messages in all caps. The email that we got about today's second date update was primarily in all caps and exclamation points everywhere.
Was it not from Kanye West?
No, it wasn't. It was from Anthony. Anthony, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. I expected him to be like, hey, what's up? How are you? From the way that your email was written.
Oh, my gosh.
You were a very excitable guy, Anthony.
Oh yeah, I just think I blew it with this girl.
You sound like you're about to cry right now. Are you all right?
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit upset. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You
Pull it
live
together.
hard, Anthony. I feel like you don't do anything halfway. You're happy, you're sad, you're excitable.
Who is this girl, Anthony?
Her name is Trisha. She was a friend of a friend hooked, set us up on a date. It's been a long time since I've gone out on a date because I was
Anthony.
in a relationship.
Anthony, are you crying?
I'm trying to get it together. I'm sorry.
Are you really crying?
And that's okay if he is, Jubal.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey, he really likes this girl.
I like men who are comfortable crying.
Yeah, but you went. Tell us about the girl,
You're
Anthony.
right.
She's just real sweet. She's got really beautiful hair. And it smells great, and she's got a funny laugh. And she just seemed like a really nice person.
Okay. What'd you do on your date, Anthony?
I was afraid of doing anything too romantic and too forward, so I took her down to the pier in Seattle, and we got ice cream and, looked at the water and had dinner. It was just a really nice, fun time.
I'm sorry that I judged you. I'm almost in tears right now.
Stop,
That
man.
sounded like.
Anthony, how did the date end? Did you get a hug? What happened?
Did you weep into her neck while she held you?
We just hugged because I don't like to kiss on the first date because I want to have like a nice memorable thing
Okay.
that everything else is built on.
Weird. You don't strike me as that type of guy.
Yeah.
I figured you'd just be going for it.
I think, Anthony, what people are curious about is, like, how can you get so attached to a woman that it makes you cry when you've only gone on one date with her?
Well, part of it's her because she seemed like she really liked me, and then, like I said, I've not done this a lot. I dated my high school girlfriend since I was a freshman in high school, and then we were together until a year ago.
Okay.
So that's all you've had. You've
Wow.
had one serious girlfriend ever
So like 10 years?
Yeah,
and never dated.
right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, we need to.
That explains a little bit.
Yep, it does.
Now, your email said you'd be really devastated if you never found out why.
Well, I mean, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, right? So it'd be nice if I could figure it out.
I know you're new to this, but it's one date, dude. You get blown off a lot in the dating world.
It's
Believe
true.
me.
Yeah, but she seemed to really like me, and she was so sweet, and she's got the best smelling hair ever.
Okay. Anthony, you brought up the hair twice.
So you didn't freak out about her hair the whole time on the date, right? Because that could freak a girl out.
I didn't mention it.
Okay.
Okay.
It sounds like you were really, really into her hair.
Well, it's really pretty, and I mean, she looks like a shampoo commercial girl. It's great. I don't want this to sound weird or anything. I just really felt like a strong connection with her, and I just don't want to lose that.
Okay.
I don't think that comes along every day.
Okay, now, Anthony, I am going to be honest. I'm a little worried about your emotional state. Like, for instance, if some sort of negative scenario came up.
I think I'll be okay.
Oh, God.
no. It's already upset.
This is
Wow.
going to end poorly.
Find some Kleenex, buddy.
Yeah. Not to make you wait any longer. We're going to play a song.
Oh, no.
Come back and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You guys think Anthony's been huddled in a ball in the corner, weeping?
Yeah.
During that whole song?
Listening to a really sad song, like True Colors or something.
Anthony, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Oh, God, I feel so bad.
Buddy, I wish I could hold your hand through this.
My heart was beating so fast in that last song. It was just...
If anybody's just tuning in for the second date update, Anthony called us about a girl named Trisha that he went out on a date with. The first person he's been out with in how long, Anthony?
Well, since my girlfriend and I broke up a year ago.
Okay.
And his first real adult date, period.
Yeah,
You've
because-
never dated before.
He met her in high school. They dated for a long time.
Can I give you some advice, Anthony?
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anthony, are you for
Yeah.
real freaking out this much?
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Pull yourself together, Anthony.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? It is one date, and this does not sound attractive. I am sorry.
emotional.
He needs a little tough love right now,
Don't
Lydia.
beat him down before
No,
the girl
no.
says something negative
Listen,
to him, okay?
we are empowering him right now. Anthony, I want you to stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, and get ready to do this like a man.
Okay.
All
you
right.
never know. Anthony,
Yeah.
you could have met the love of your life that night.
That's
and
right.
not,
Totally.
this is very important, Anthony.
Okay, Jubal,
What?
we just went through a whole power him up thing.
I know, but I just want to let him know how important this thing is, and he should be very nervous.
Stop. No.
I am nervous.
I know, Anthony.
Anthony.
I know. You're an emotional dude. I get it. But put your phone on mute if you start to, hyperventilate or cry.
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
Okay. We got this, Anthony.
Anthony, you still there?
I'm here.
All right, I just want to make sure you didn't pass out.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Trisha.
This is she.
Hey, Trisha, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
You recently went out with a friend of mine.
I did?
Yeah. His name is Anthony. You remember going out with a guy named Anthony?
I do. How is he? Wait. Okay, you're on the radio and he's your friend.
I'm on the radio, so I have lots of friends.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and Anthony happens to be one of them.
Okay.
And he said that he really enjoyed the date with you and thought that you guys were going to go out again, but you haven't called him back or responded to any of his messages or voicemails or any of that. So I wanted to call you and ask if he did something wrong on the date.
That's just weird that he's having you call for him, but he did have a really great time on the date. That's true.
He did? So did you not have a good time then?
I mean, I had a good time, but I think that Anthony had a really good time.
Was he just too eager on the date?
Well, it wasn't really on the date. It was afterwards.
What do you mean?
He tweeted 5 times about our date within 2 hours.
So
what?
He went back after your date and just started tweeting about it?
Yeah, he was he tweeted "Lonely No More," most amazing date of my life.
Oh, my God.
Points.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is horrible. What were you?
Well, wait, it gets better. It was is this what love really feels like?
God.
With exclamation points and question marks.
Are you scared at this point, Trisha?
I mean, yeah, especially, okay, how about this one? At last, my love has come. And he did, in parentheses, put Etta James.
No!
Oh, no. Really? He's quoting Etta James on his Twitter feed.
No.
Trisha,
Yeah.
I should also let you know that Anthony is currently on the other line right now, listening to this conversation.
Are you serious?
Hi.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry if it creeped you out a little bit. I mean, I was just trying to make a really nice evening for you, and
Oh, my God.
I thought we were having fun.
Okay, well, the date was very nice. You took me out on a very nice date, and it was fun. But seriously, Anthony, you tweeted, "Oh, my God, freaking out. I think I hear church bells."
Oh!
Oh, isn't that a romantic thing to say? I mean, isn't that what every
Yes,
isn't
we
that
were
what every
together for like
girlfriend's about?
3
Finding
years.
the right guy and getting together and living happily ever after.
Are you crying?
No.
Oh, my God, this is a joke, right? There's no way you're crying right now.
No.
I think he has allergies. I think that's what it is. Trisha, Anthony's an emotional guy.
Anthony needs therapy.
Amen. I am sorry.
Trisha, Anthony, let me help you out a little bit. Trisha, if you didn't know, Anthony just got out of a long relationship with his high school sweetheart. You're the first girl he's been on a date with since high school.
Dude, be single for a while. Seriously. There's so many great things about being single. Like, go experience life a little bit before you tie
by
yourself
myself?
into a relationship.
By yourself.
Yes, Anthony, that's possible. You can do it.
Okay.
Anthony, you need to really, I mean, dating is hard and it's going to hurt. But you need to find some confidence, dude. What do you like about yourself?
I think I'm charming and I'm good looking. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Trish thought you were good looking, didn't you?
Yes, he's very attractive.
Trisha, is there like one piece of advice in particular that you would give to Anthony?
Yeah, stop crying.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
At this point, I would like to ask you if you'd like to go on a second date with Anthony.
Hey.
We will send you guys out. We'll pay for it if you go out with Anthony one more time.
I think I'd rather set him up with one of my friends.
Oh,
Wow,
hey,
a
that's
friend
not-
that you dislike?
Yeah.
Or... Oh.
Anthony, you'd like to go out with Trisha again, right?
Yeah, I would very much.
Oh, look at
Do you
that.
think you
sounds
can
fun,
hold it
Robert.
together and not be too clingy?
Yes. I'll work on that. I'll be good at that.
Trisha, do you want to give him another shot?
I just feel like he needs a little bit more time to be single.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Anthony, but you got your answer, and now you know. Maybe take some time to
Okay.
yourself. Do like everybody else and save the tears for the bedroom.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Second date updates. I've now learned one of the best places to meet women in coffee shops.
Yeah, it is a good place.
You walk up and you spill your coffee on them.
No, Jubal.
And
That's
then-
like third-degree burn.
Well, it starts off a
possibly.
conversation right there. It's a
Or-
conversation starter. Big conversation
I
starter.
agree. Plus, there's like 70,000 coffee shops in Seattle.
Yeah,
So
right?
you can't miss out.
That's where today's second dater, Leo, met the girl that he wants us to call. Her name's Gabrielle. Leo, what's up, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. So you met the girl that you want to call at a coffee shop. Did you take my advice and spill something on her, or did you do it a different way?
No. We didn't. We never made it that far. We never made it to the burn part of the date.
Oh, that's good. Already,
It's not a good date unless you're in the burn unit.
Already, you're doing better than Jubal Flag.
Tell us about meeting the girl that you want to call today.
I went into my neighborhood coffee shop and just gorgeous woman reading a book by herself sitting in the window. And so I go up and I get my coffee, and then I'm hanging out by the sweetener station, and I just wanted to start a conversation with her. So
This sounds creepy. I was hanging out by the sweetener station the whole time, just peering at her from over the napkins.
What'd you say when you walked up to her?
She was reading A Time to Kill, and I had read it 6 or 8 months ago. And so I was like, oh, that's such a great book. How are you enjoying it?
Okay.
And just completely
Did you
falls
do it
flat.
exactly like that? Oh, my God. You're reading A Time to Kill. I've read A Time to Kill. Are you enjoying it?
Right, yeah. So anyway, I'm still sitting there sipping my coffee, so I was like, oh, well, yeah, I read it a few months ago. I really
Hey,
loved it.
Leo?
It's such a great book.
Leo?
Yeah.
How many cups of coffee have you had this morning?
Oh, buddy, I'm like a pot a day guy.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
We can tell.
You are hyped up, man.
Plus a 5-hour
Yeah, no,
energy.
I'm on my third cup, and I've been up for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we can tell that. Leo.
So you said, hey, do you like the book? And then that started the conversation.
Well, kind of, but I mean, like, for the first little while, everything I would ask, I would get, like, whatever the least amount of syllables that you could respond to that question, that was the answer I would get.
Oh, but you didn't give up.
I was like, okay, this isn't going well. I'm going to cut my losses and go. And then, I don't know why, but finally I was like, hey, so I forget, how does that book end? And she looked at me like I'm just a moron.
Yeah.
Shows me that she's on like page 60 and goes, well, I don't know, do I? But it got her laughing, it got me laughing, and then after that, it's like me being just a complete idiot kind of broke the ice.
Okay, and so you asked her out?
Yes. A few days later, we met for dinner. That went really nice. And then towards the end, we were thinking about whether or not to get dessert. And I was like, hey, well, listen, I've got a fire pit. We could go back to my place and start at the fire pit and, like, roast s'mores.
Yeah, this is where you go to the burn unit. All right.
This is actually a cute idea. Yeah. How did that go?
But it was great. It was great. We had a great time. We popped a bottle of wine, and we just kind of sat out. And I thought that we were really cooking at this point. And then out of nowhere, she's just like, all right, well, I guess it's time for me to go. And awkward hug, kiss on the cheek, and then she was gone.
Really?
That's it.
What?
Now, Leo, you're an intense guy and you communicate a lot. Is there possibly something you said before she flipped a switch and had to leave?
The thing is, when I ramble like crazy when I'm nervous, I also think that it's kind of part of my bumbling charm, but I don't think so.
Are you a good listener, Leo?
I would like to think so.
And, like, you ask women questions when you're out. I mean, you learn stuff about her, too, right? It wasn't just you.
Yes, I learned things about her.
Okay, I'm just checking. It's kind of intense right
All
now.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since she left your place?
We texted back and forth for the first couple of days, and then it was just radio silence.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can't think of anything that you did wrong?
No.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update right after this, okay?
Great. Thanks, guys.
Just hang out and have another pot of coffee.
Oh, God.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, with the energy that Leo has, I don't even think I need to ask the question, but Leo, are you ready to call Gabrielle and get your second date update?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
If you're just tuning in, Leo met Gabrielle at a coffee shop. They ended up hitting it off, went out for dinner, went back to his place to make s'mores for dessert, which the ladies liked that idea. And then the girl kind of got weird, gave him a hug, kissed him on the cheek, and took off. They texted for a little while, but he hasn't had any contact with her for, a couple weeks now?
Yeah, about a week and a half.
About a week and a half. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to call her right now and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Gabrielle, please?
This is she? Who's that?
Hey, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Who's that?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh, my God, I'm pretty sure your voice just cracked.
I did.
Hi, I'm sorry. Did I win something? I'm just kind of confused.
No. No, you didn't win anything. Well, I guess you could have won something. Find out in a second.
Okay.
I'm calling you because you recently went on a date with a guy named Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leo is a big listener to the show.
Okay.
And he emailed us and wanted us to get a hold of you because you haven't been responding to any of his text messages. And Leo would love to see you again.
You would love to see me again? I guess I don't know what you mean. He never asked me out again.
Oh, so you think Leo's not interested in you?
It was a weird night. Just put it that way. It started off really good, and it just ended weird, so I didn't think he wanted to see me.
What was weird? Didn't you guys just go roast s'mores?
We did roast s'mores. Okay, I told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the s'mores part actually was the nicest part, but, right after that, I feel bad even saying this, but, he shows me this video, like this presentation, I guess, for, like, these seaweed nutritional supplements.
Oh, no.
Seaweed-based, and I was really confused by why he was showing me that. And then he kept on telling me that he thought I would be a really good salesperson, and then I have a lot of friends that would be really good at selling seaweed products.
He's trying to
So you think that he wasn't interested in you in a romantic sense, but he just wanted to try to sell you on his seaweed product?
The pyramid scheme?
Exactly, on a seaweed supplement.
Okay.
And I got a little freaked out. I'm not going to lie. It was weird.
You know, honestly, your energy sounds like you match Leo pretty well.
And the truth is, that's what I loved about him. I've dated a lot of guys. His energy it's literally like he drinks 10 cups of coffee. I felt like that's so tough. And so I'm the same way.
I think that's because he does.
When he said to me, I want you.
to heal the world with seaweed.
Oh, God.
And I got a little
Okay. I don't remember the heal the world part just exactly. I don't know.
Hey, Gabrielle, Leo is actually on the phone right now and heard everything you just said. Leo?
Oh, my God. What is this?
Sorry about that.
I actually thought we had something really good going in the seaweed. I mean, yeah, at the heart of it, I'm a salesman, and that's how I make my living. And it's like, you could ask any of my friends. I ask everybody. This is the thing I do. If you'd be interested, I would love to get you interested in it. It's what I do.
Always be closing. Always be closing, right?
ABCs.
Even on your dates, Leo. Always be closing. So,
Leo,
you could see how you trying to sell her on your health food, whatever it is, could lead her to think that you're not interested in her, though, right?
Look, I just really think that you should step back and just think about the overall benefits to your health, to your sleep cycle,
Oh, my God.
to your hair, your skin. I mean, these things are all documented.
Leo, going in the wrong direction here.
Like, do you guys see what I mean now? Like, what do I say to this guy?
I think what you need to say is, where do I sign up? It sounds great to me.
I think you need to put up a no solicitation sign on your freaking chest.
I mean, I can see we're making it like the very last part of the evening. It makes it feel like that's what we've been building towards. But it's just like we had gone inside. That's where the video is. And if you have an interest, I have an interest. This is what I do. Like, I would like to think.
Okay, Leo. Tell her what you wanted the last impression to be of the night. You know, tell her what you were hoping for if you're really not trying to sell her on anything.
We had a really lovely time. We had great conversation. We sat out under the stars. I think the entire night was a smashing success. I feel like I'm getting pointed at because of the order of the events.
Leo, you're a really nice guy. I want you to understand that I like who you are, but I honestly felt that you were trying to make me a salesperson to sell your seaweed, and I don't believe in selling seaweed to people and stealing their money and whatever that is. So that's my whole thing with you. Like, I will not sell seaweed, and you're being a sea weirdo, and I just kind of think that we should stop it right now.
Look, listen. If you can be happy with how my skin glistens, I don't care how it got that way. I'm fine with it. I would love for you to give me a second chance, and if I need to leave the samples in the trunk, that's a thing that I'm totally fine with.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do right now to get you into a second chance? Huh? Who do I need to talk to? Do I need to cut the interest rate down? What can I do to get you into a second date right now?
What am I doing to you a third date?
Hey, you got to give him something. He must be good at his job.
Yeah,
look, the second date can be on consignment. You owe me nothing up front.
Gabrielle, would you like to go out on a second date with Leo? We will pay for it.
You promise me you won't talk to me about seaweed or anything dealing with nutritional supplements ever again. I will go out on another date with you.
Yes. I feel like you guys are a good match besides the seaweed issue.
We're both crazy, I guess.
Yeah, you sound a little nuts. I'm not going to lie.
There
And I
you-
kind of like it.
Congratulations, Leo. You got your second date.
Hey, thanks. Hey, Jubal, while I've got you on the phone, have you ever thought about the
No, I have not.
Stephanie is on the phone with us, and she wants to do a second date update today to call a guy who she met in what I could only describe as hell on earth. I'm talking about a candle shop.
You don't
If
like
there is a hell, it smells like a candle shop. I can tell you that.
No
You
cinnamon
talk about
bun?
an instant headache. I can't stand in those places without wanting to vomit from all of the scents from the candles. But anyway, that's where she met the guy that she wants to call today. Hey, Stephanie, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm okay. I'm just having PTSD thinking about having stood in a candle shop before.
Oh, come on.
And pretty amazing that you picked up on a guy in a candle shop. What men are in those things?
I actually thought the same thing. I kind of noticed him. I was a little curious what he was doing there, too. And, I got to say, he looks pretty clueless. He was kind of looking at the candles and smelling them and making faces that I'm sure you're making right now.
So is he a candle enthusiast, or was he just...
No, I don't think so. Like I said, he seemed very out of place and kind of shy. So I decided to kind of go over and just see if he needed some help.
Nice move.
Yeah. We started talking, and he said he was trying to buy a candle for his mom.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought that was so sweet, right?
Do you think this guy is just trolling candle shops and making up a story about his mom
Yeah,
the whole
just
time?
looking for women.
It's pretty smart.
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of worked, but no, really though, I helped him pick out a candle, and he went and bought it, and we both left the store, and that was it. He didn't ask me out or anything.
Oh.
But when he left, I was actually thinking that I thought he was pretty cute, and maybe it was a missed opportunity. And then actually a half an hour later, we ran into each other at another store in the mall. And
in the bedding section of somewhere. You're just like, dude, this guy's buying candles and comforters. It's just a domesticated dude.
surprisingly not, no.
Okay.
At this point, I kind of realized, why not just go for it? I was a little nervous, and I don't do this a lot, but I basically asked him if he wanted to hang out again.
That's awesome.
Oh, so you asked him out.
Yeah, I asked him. I know,
Nice.
it's a little forward, but why not? Sometimes you gotta, make moves for yourself, right?
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, and it worked. It worked because he seemed excited about that, and we exchanged numbers.
I just picture this guy calling his friends after, like, oh my God, you guys, I was shopping for candles, and then this really cute girl totally asked me out.
Oh my God.
What'd you guys do for your date?
Well, I texted him first and asked him if he wanted to meet up, and he said yes. So I ended up choosing a restaurant to go to.
Okay, so you guys did a full-on dinner.
We did dinner, and we ended up meeting. It was a Friday night. I picked a restaurant that it had a nice feel to it, but wasn't over the top or not, crazy expensive or anything. It was moderate. We had a great time. The conversations were great, and it went a little longer than I kind of expected. So the next thing I knew, we had been at the restaurant for a little over 2 hours.
But a lot of times that's a
Whoa.
good thing on a date, right? You're like, oh my God, we've been talking forever.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. It must mean that it's because we were just talking and we lost track of time because we were having a good time.
And it wasn't just you talking, right?
No, he definitely had his time to talk to.
Okay.
I allowed him to speak at certain points.
But I thought that, maybe the night would progress. Maybe he'd come over, or maybe it would just be, to figure out when we would want to get together again. I don't know. But by the end of the night, he seemed a little, maybe like something else was on his mind, or he was a little upset or a little agitated.
What was he doing to make you feel that way?
When you can tell you're looking at someone and you can tell that they're looking back at you, but in the back of their mind, they're not with you.
Right.
By the end of the night, I just kind of got that feeling. And he wasn't talking as much. I was doing much more of the conversation. And
maybe he was thinking about some potpourri he had to pick up or something to go along with his candles.
No, I don't know. He's kind of left it at that. And by that time, we were pretty much done with dinner. We said goodbye. We hugged, and that was it.
And he made no mention of seeing you again.
No, honestly, I expected to maybe get a text from him. If not that night, then at least maybe the next day. But now it's been a while, and I haven't heard from him even once.
No candle recommendations from him?
No candles.
Nothing.
No.
Interesting. All right, well,
No.
we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Stephanie is on the phone with us, and today she wants to call a guy that she met in what I like to refer to as the land of the zombie boyfriends. Talking a candle shop. Candle shops, craft stores, Target on a Sunday afternoon. You see nothing but just dead-eyed boyfriends following their girlfriends around, waiting for death's sweet release. It's one of the worst places you could ever possibly be.
Oh my God, that's such an accurate description.
But this guy actually doesn't have a girlfriend. He was just shopping for a candle for his mom, and they struck up a conversation, and she ended up asking him out. They went out to dinner, had some decent conversations. She says at the end of the date, he seemed a little distant, gave her a hug, and then walked out of her life forever. She hasn't heard a word from him. Are you ready to give him a call, Stephanie?
Yeah, let's do it.
And you really want to go out with this guy again?
I do. That I really felt like we had an instant connection, and I really couldn't tell you why he hasn't responded. It's very strange to me.
Okay.
You want to date this guy so that you can make him your boyfriend, and then you can drag him to the candle store.
And then he can buy candles for me.
Yeah, see,
He'll
look
be
at
dragging her.
Yeah.
You're a candle man.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial his phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to please?
Yeah, this is he.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Wait. What?
Have you heard of Brooke and Jubal in the morning? It's a radio morning show.
No.
Oh, cool. Well, that's who we are.
Okay.
Do you want to know why I'm calling you?
Yeah.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out on a date with a girl named Stephanie. And Stephanie said she had a great time and then emailed us because you haven't been responding to her phone calls or text messages. So I said, hey, let's get on the phone and find out why he doesn't like you.
Oh, no.
Do you have a few minutes to talk to us about your date with Stephanie?
He's shocked.
I guess, but I'd rather not.
And you are an honest person, aren't you?
You can just give us a little bit of information. She's just really confused.
Can you just tell her that I made a mistake and I'm really sorry?
What kind of mistake did you make? You buy the wrong candle at the candle store? She told us about how you guys met.
Okay, I'll talk to you, but you have to promise to not use my name.
Whoa.
Okay, I promise you we will beep out your name.
Okay. Okay.
All right? So what's the issue? Did you even like her?
Yeah, she was cool.
Okay. I like the pause before you said cool. It's like, she's, I think, okay.
Yeah, no.
No?
No. Oh, she was cool. This is my bad. This is my fault. It's not hers.
Well, that's
Okay,
good
so
news.
she didn't do anything wrong.
No. I did something wrong, and she's great.
Whoa, okay.
So what did you do wrong then?
Okay, I'm going to tell you, but it's going to sound really bad.
Okay.
But it's not bad.
It's going to sound bad, but it's not bad.
Usually means it's bad.
Like, I didn't ask her out. Like,
Right.
I ran into her later, and she asked me out.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's never happened to me with someone just like I've never had someone ask me out, so I don't know. But I have a girlfriend.
Oh, come on.
You have a girlfriend, but you went on a date with her.
What? Yeah. She came with me to the candle shop, and she started talking to me, and that was weird. And
It's weird for a girl to talk to you?
yeah, that never happens.
Oh, sweetheart.
I just panicked, and I told her I was there to get a candle for my mom.
So you lied because you liked the female attention you were getting from her.
That sounds right. I was there shopping for my girlfriend.
Oh, so the candle wasn't for your mom at all.
No.
Okay, but why'd you agree to go on a date with her if you had a
I
girlfriend?
didn't. She didn't ask me out there. We ran into each other again, and then she asked me out, and I just, again, was so floored by it that I said yes.
Okay, but you couldn't have said, I'm sorry, thank you very much, but I have a girlfriend?
I suppose I could have said that.
But you didn't.
I did not.
And even after, like, there was plenty of opportunity for you to text later and said, I'm sorry, I was so flattered. I'm not single.
You know, I thought I might tell her, and then things just got busy, and I just didn't.
I don't know how many times that has happened to me. It's always a good excuse, too, when you tell your girlfriend, like, why were you out with another girl? Oh, man, she asked me out, and then things got busy, and I couldn't turn it down.
It was a really bad idea. I don't know why I did it, but we went out, and I could barely eat more than like 2 bites because I felt so guilty the whole time. It was just...
She did say that when you guys were out, you seemed a little distant. I'm assuming it's probably because you were thinking about what you were doing.
Yeah, I was thinking about my girlfriend.
And cheating on her?
I didn't cheat on her. We didn't do anything. We just went out to dinner and nothing happened.
I think going on a Friday night date with somebody else is kind of considered cheating. Is it?
It wasn't a Friday night. It was just.
I don't think it matters what day of the week it was on. You still went out. It could have been a Tuesday night. You still went out to dinner with somebody else.
What?
And why did you never come clean afterwards when she was texting you and wanted to see you again?
I was going to text her back.
But why didn't you?
Because I just figured, I had a girlfriend, so just ghost out.
All right. Well, unfortunately, you can't completely cut her out of your life just yet because she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation right now.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Stephanie?
Are you serious right now? You're in a What were you thinking? I'm bored.
Sorry.
I don't even know what to say.
It's my fault. It is not your fault. I'm so sorry.
I don't care. You went out to dinner with me. That's a date. You didn't even think about how it would make me feel?
Nope. No, I'm sorry.
He's honest.
Oh, my gosh.
You didn't think about anything.
Yeah, no. I just said yes to the date and then went out and realized, oops, I made a mistake.
Boy, I wouldn't do that again. I am so sorry. You were great.
Wow.
You were cool.
You were cool. Somebody really should date you.
How dare you?
If I was single, man, you're great.
Is there any chance of you being single? How long have you been in your relationship that you're in?
3 years.
Oh.
That is a long
And is this the first?
Wow, I feel sorry for her.
Is this the first time you've been out with another woman since you've been in your 3-year relationship?
This was the first time a woman's ever asked me out. So I said yes for some reason.
No idea why I said yes.
That's the answer you have to
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel you a little bit, but you still should have told her you have a girlfriend.
Do you want out of your relationship and you're just trying to look for a way to end it?
No, and honestly, going out with her made me realize how much I love my girlfriend even more.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
You hear that, Stephanie? You helped save a relationship, I think.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Is there any signs that he had a girlfriend, at all?
No.
You should have known when he was in a candle shop right off the bat. You should have never talked to him.
I guess I can't trust men anymore, ever.
No. Just dudes in candle shops. Can never trust them. I would love to ask you if we'll go on a second date with Stephanie. We'll pay for it.
No. A second date. Are you really? Really? No.
I'm
thank
asking,
you.
not you, Stephanie.
Stephanie, you were great. If I was single, holy man, I would so go out on a date with you, but still not, though.
Wow.
So no second date.
Are you going to tell your girlfriend about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Come on. You're a better liar than that.